Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. It's lovely to be with you this morning. Very, very exciting day. A lot going on, lots to share with you. Some very exclusive content for my members as well. So I'll be talking about that shortly. Plus, we've got the Friday phone-in. It's Friday where my members can call into the show, share their thoughts on the stocks, what they're buying, what they feel about the markets, what they want to discuss with me about and share with the world. And that's all happening today. Plus, it's McFly's birthday today as well. Bill's friend's birthday will be here shortly, and we'll be celebrating that as well. His name is Bruce. And that's coming up shortly then. So McFly's birthday. Bruce, let me put this in for Bill. Okay, Bruce, birthday. Okay, Bill's mate, known as McFly. All right, okay. Let me just write all that down. And of course, we'll do that once we've opened the market and we're into the show. Would that work fine? So if we say up to 7, up to 8 in an hour and a half from now, Bill, if you could share this video, get all the family and friends of Bruce in, we will do it and we will share it live on the show in about an hour and a half. So 9 a.m. Central. An hour and a half from now. Would that work for you? Yes, it would. Make sure that you share the link, get everybody in, because we want all his family and friends in so they can be in the chat commenting. So make sure they sign into YouTube and all the rest of it. All right. Okay. Good stuff. We'll celebrate that birthday later. Hi, Robbie Cooper. Robbie Cooper, I think. Are you next? Yes, Robbie Cooper is next for a stock review, STNE. He bid $1, so he is at the top of the list right now. He is next. Then we have MSK CJC, Rocket Lab review for Liam, NVEX for IndieBones, Disney for Michelle, ChargePoint for Nikunj, Mark Saxby Figs, Patrick Marit Tui, Omer wants Indie, for Jose Quintana, and then Seth Houston wants BYRN. We are about 10 or 11 days out now. If you want to pop to the top, the very, very top, you need to outbid Robbie Cooper, who's at $1 right now. And if he then adds another $1.01, he'll be above you. Okay, that's how it works. Whatever, but yeah, all members have it for free, but because we have so many members and so many people, everybody will get done. But if you want to go to the top of the list and you want to review instantly, you can if you do a super chat, and it goes in super chat order. All right, okay. Hi everyone, says Jojo. Happy Friday. Hi all, have a wonderful Friday everyone. Am I next? Yes, you are, Robbie. At the moment, you are next. You are next, but if anyone bids $1.01 or anything above, they will go above that. You are next at the moment, and of course, we will do it shortly. So you might be next. You should be next. We'll see what happens. I expect you will be. I don't know. Robbie Cooper, but yes, you are next on the list. You bid $1, so you went to the top. But if someone bids more than $1, they jump across of you for the minute anyway. Hop aboard, mate. Bill is happy with that. Good morning from Australia. Good morning, good morning. That was more like Tim Cook. Good morning, good morning. Jason Fallon, good morning to you. Jason Fallon is now a contender for the Fan of the Year for the best trophy. There's several of you. There's Bill, who's very active. There's Jason, who's very active. There's Fight Channel. Of course, Mike, the current winner of the for the best trophy. There's a lot of action, and you don't win the trophy by doing super chats or paying. What you do, it's a members only competition, but it is the people that repost the most, like, comment, whatever. So one of the great ways of doing it is picking the shorts playlist, let them all run through, and you can do 1,000 videos in a day. They're all 15-second. That works. That's very helpful. That earns you points every time you do that. Every time that you repost on X or StockQuits or Instagram or Facebook, you repost or you like or you comment. It's great. One thing that doesn't help is if you click on a video and just watch the first second. That doesn't help. That doesn't work. If you want to watch it all the way through, it does. It doesn't count watch time, but it knows you've just watched it in and out the first few seconds. It doesn't count the view. So don't try and do that. But if you want to repost on X, you earn great comments for that and like and comment. And doing the shorts playlist works very, very well. But anyway, coming for you, Mike. He wants the trophy. He's doing very good. And there's others. There's about 10 or 12, I think, really active members. Zach Zate's very active in the channel. There's a lot of people here who are, really active. Now, I've got some exciting news to share with you this morning as well. Once we get in a few more minutes, get everybody into the members, I've got some really exciting news for the members. Something really great. The channel is growing quicker and quicker every day. Look at Bill. He's just gifted 5 memberships. Let's have a look. Bill has just gifted 5 memberships this morning. Let's see who wins a membership. That was in the background, lurking in the background. We've got a few members here to celebrate. Let's have a look. We've got Well Berlin has just won a membership. Congratulations. You've just won a membership. Look at that. And Carlos Sanchez has just won a membership as well. Look at that. Congratulations, Carlos Sanchez. You too have just won. This is courtesy of Bill. Please make sure that you do give Bill a big shout out. Michael Myers has just won a membership as well. Congratulations to you. Look at that. Fantastic. Michael Myers. It's for the people who are in the chat. If you've liked, if you've commented, if you actively get involved, you can win a membership. Oh, and MS has become a member as well. Look at that. Fantastic. Look at that. I love it. There we go. Brilliant. And I think we may have one more as well. I think we may have one more this morning. Bill from Canada. Oh, Pat M has become a member as well. Give a nice big shout out. Thank you very much indeed. Absolutely awesome stuff. There we go. Pat M. You've also won a membership. Lots of you won some memberships this morning, 5 in fact. So if you did win, Bellerin, Carlos Sanchez, Michael Myers, MS Pat M, you've just won thanks to Bill. You can now benefit many things. The only thing that we don't do is upgrade you on YouTube until you renew your badge the second month. Then we will. But you guys have won a membership today, courtesy of the very lovely, very supportive Bill. I spoke to Bill yesterday, and he said to me that he's not investing anymore. He's investing in me. He's investing in the channel. And I said to Bill, I will never forget that. I'm here to help people, and I want to be the most honest, the most real channel in the world. We're trying to increase on our charitable events for fundraising and supporting people and being here every day, providing this really important service. So thank you, Bill, for all that you've done to support the channel, and I won't forget it. And what is given will be rewarded as always. So I appreciate that very much indeed. Good morning, Nufo. Good morning, Octavio. Good morning to you. Real squeeze should get us out of a penny stock price of $5. Yeah, we haven't short squeezed yet, but it's getting close. Good afternoon from London, Wade. Coming for you, Mike. Jason Fallon wants to become the fan of the year and win the trophy. I'm here and ready. Bring it on. Gifted 5 memberships. Received a membership gift. Wow. Michael, all of you guys You get many perks and benefits. Please do thank Bill for that. Pat MMS, Mike, hand waving. There we go. Jason Fallon goes, okay, sir. Bill, very nice. Good morning, Francisco R. Francisco R, did I do a review for you last night? I think I did. Francisco R. Yes. Was it Aurora? Was Aurora Francisco R? I think it was Aurora. Your I just want to make sure that this was Francisco R. Did you request Aurora? I put it out and I've got some exciting news about that one. So I think it was you. Just remind me. I might be wrong, but just remind me. Daniel Dennehy, hey Martin, looking good. Green Day, it is. Daniel, make sure that you tap the like button on Facebook and it should highlight it on the screen. Bill, there we go. Hi Martin, good morning James, let's go space. Yes, you did. Right, okay. Francisco R. This has spawned a whole lot of good. Let me tell you, this, thanks to you, Francisco, has spawned a whole lot of good. Let me tell you what you have started. So I thank my members. We are a team. We are a family. We get it done. Francisco, let me just tell you what's happened. So you asked me to do this review, as I do for all the members. We've got lots of reviews now. Carnival, we've got AMC, we've got Nicola, T2, Archer, Farfetch, GoPro, Fisker, Target, loads. We're doing loads of reviews. Faraday earning. That's the earnings. That wasn't a review. Oh, there we go. Another one. That Medifast. All of these earnings. All these reviews. Sorry. Anyway, Francisco R, you asked me to do this one. Overnight, a lot's been happening with my channel. And if you watch my channel and you watch X and my latest news, you know a bit about it. But essentially, I've been reached out. I've been contacted and messaged personally, DMs, emails, whatever, by several CEOs of companies that we talk about here on the show. And I've reached back and communicated back, and I am putting together now a series. We do the reviews. We're going to continue that for my members, but we're also now going to add another series, Meet the CEO. And I'm very excited about this. Overnight also, I was contacted by a test pilot at Virgin Galactic, reached out to me. And that's very exciting as well. A test pilot of Virgin Galactic. I can't say any more than that. That's all I'm able to indulge at this moment. But I've had a personal conversation with a test pilot. We've also had CEOs reach out to me. Aurora are sharing and speaking with me, and many and others. So I'm continuing with my research for the stock reviews. But what I want to do is build a series of Meet the CEO. So I would like to thank all of you that are sharing and reposting. It works on X. Many of you, we just talked about Mike and Fight Channel and Jason Fallon. They're doing it on all the videos, right? So thanks to all of you that have done that. It works. It gets the companies and it gets the information out there, and people notice it. They're contacting me, and I will tell you now, because I've been contacted by a few that I don't want to do. I am, as I've always said, this is going to be the most honest channel on YouTube TV. You cannot pay me to pump and dump a stock. You cannot pay me, sponsor me to say something I don't believe in, that I don't use or I don't approve of myself. Doesn't matter how much money you give me. And if you are a scam stock or not a non-reputable company, I'm not going to interview you. Even though I could interview more people, I'm only going to interview people I want who I believe will bring a interesting story to the show and benefit all. I put a post out this morning. I gave you a little taster of it on X. So if you'd like to go and repost this, you can. Great start of the day. I'm now reaching out. They started to reach out to me, but I wanted to be more humble about it when I posted it. Even though now I'm telling you something different, right? I'm now reaching out to the CEOs of the companies I believe have the most interesting and exciting stories to share with you. I'm learning a lot already. I'm learning a lot talking to people. Watch this space. This is my portfolio this morning. It's gone up a lot since then, but that's what it was this morning, right? So if you'd like to share this story, or I can see 3 people have already reposted it. It's got 4 likes already. So if you want to be part of the Lucasades, use the hashtag Lucasades so we can identify the Lucasade army. The channel is on target for 100,000 subscribers within 2 years, 1 million within 3. We anticipate, the series of the CEO, Meet the CEO being successful, the channel growing. Hopefully this will then get my music channel so I can do the fundraisers. I just need 10,000 subscribers on my music channel to get to the charitable giving position. If you've not yet done that, here is the music channel. I just need 10,000 and then they turn on charitable giving. So all my events can be fundraiser events. Super chats will go directly to the charities. Tax deductible for you because they're charities. Nothing to me, no commission, no credit card fees, nothing. I want to be able to do that. So that's one of the things I want to achieve with all of this growth that I'm getting with my channel. So there is this morning's, I can see people are already doing it and I haven't even giving you the link yet. This is brilliant. So let me give you the link for this. Let me give it to you. There it is. I'll post it 3 times so you can see it. There is the X account. Let me just jump into Rumble and give it to you guys as well. So here's my Rumble audience. And meet the CEO. Share the link. Be part of it. And hashtag LUCAS ADES, Lucasades. Be part of the army so we can identify you, because as we grow into the future, I want to be able to thank and support the Lucasade army, the ones that grew it, like Bill supporting the channel every day, all of this stuff. We're getting likes on Facebook this morning. That's absolutely wonderful. There's I've just given you guys the link. Let me drop it into, where else are we? We're on Twitch. Let me give it to my Twitch audience. I've given it to Rumble. There you go. Wow, look. See how quickly she's going up, look. 5, 6, love it. Right, brilliant. 10 notifications this morning. What's going on here? Mike, Get the Money is reposted and liked. Jason Fallon, Mike. Sebastian, we just got another follower this morning. Sebastian Bailey and Investor Rating has just started following the channel. Fantastic. Thank you to you guys. If you do leave a comment, all my members, I will reply to everybody. I reply to every single comment on YouTube personally and every single comment on X personally. Members, that is. I can't do every non-member. I try, but I can't. There's just too many comments, all right? But I do all my members, and I always will. Right. So Francisco, going back to you a moment, I want to thank you for that, because you suggested Aurora. I found it very interesting. I didn't even realize that I thought Tesla were the only full self-drive, and it looks like Aurora is a full self-driving truck, which is even more than a car, right? So I was very impressed by that. Anyway, wish I could receive a gift. James, you can. I've just told you. You need to create a Gmail account that isn't restricted, that's not set up for children, that's not underage, and just put your country to be England, not the Channel Islands, and you'll be fine. That's how you do it. Use a VPN if you need to do that, but you can, and you can do all of these things. You just got to do those things I said. I don't think I can even receive a gifted sub due to my location, despite changing it to the USA. It does work. I think it's because you're not using a VPN. Anyway, hey Martin, but if you can do, and also James, I'm trying to help a member here. Just bear with me a moment, folks. James, you might have, because you had a restricted account, I don't know if you're still using the restrictive account, in the chat here, at the top here, it will say something like accept gifting. You might have accepted gifting off because the account was restricted. So you click the three dots. It will show differently for you because obviously this is my account, but click the three dots or somewhere up here, it'll say something like accepting gifting. And if you go down here, if you can see the dollar sign, if you can see this, show your support, membership gifting, super chat, then you can do everything. And if you can't see that, it's because you're restricted, underage, Channel Islands, not a VPN, whatever it might be something to do with that. But it is possible to achieve it if you go through those steps. Anyway, let me just scroll that back down again. Hey Martin, Amarajit Singh, hello there. How are you? Welcome to you. It's so cool to see how far your channel has come, Martin. Truly is. Well, it's down to you guys. It's down to your support every day. You know, it's an amazing journey, and there's so much now starting to ramp up. Meet the CEO will be phenomenal. The reviews are going great. The fundraising thing is, we're halfway there. We got 5,500. We're halfway there for doing that. That's going to be great. I can't wait to do that for Zach and all the other fundraising groups that we support. Yes, and it's because of members like you, mate. It is. It's simply down to you. Now, some people say, what does it matter if I repost, if I like? I've only got 2 followers. It matters because it's all about engagement. And I started with no followers. Now I have, 1,200 followers now in just like a year. Okay, I'm going to get more followers than you, probably, right? Probably, because I'm doing this every day. However, all of my members, all of the Lucas aides, you are all going to grow with me, because at some point there's going to be events that I can tag you in, and then people will want to follow the Lucas aides. People will want to follow what you're saying because you'll be more part of it. There's loads of things I want to do for the members to include people in things. There's one-on-one get-togethers, events we're going to do together. So how to grow is by being engaged. Even though you think you're small right now, you only have 2 followers or 3 followers or 5 followers on Instagram or X account or whatever, we will all grow together. So everyone has a place a part to play, and together we are a movement, and we're going to be the most honest, real, best YouTube channel in the world. And I no doubt about it that we'll get to 100,000 subscribers, and we'll get the silver plaque, and it'll be great. Anyway, let me scroll down. Sounds good, Martin, although I think you should interview the scam stocks as well and call the CEOs out on it. Yeah, that would be fun. That would be fun, but no. If we're going to meet the CEO and we're going to be, build the credibility. See, I want this to be the Michael Parkinson of chat shows, interviews. I want people to call me to want to be on the show because they know it's honest and it's real and it's good. So it's got to benefit the viewer. It's not there to benefit the CEO. The CEO will want to do it because he'll want to be seen in the most honest, real, the best place. So, if you are a scam stock or you're not benefiting the world, this channel's not for you. That'll be somebody hungry for, that's somebody hungry for views. I'm not hungry for views at all. I am hungry to build an audience where I can benefit and do great work. So I'm not going to sell out and have Tom, Dick and Harry on the show just because he wants to promote his stock. There are plenty of channels that will have those people on. So it's just not going to be me. This is going to be the Michael Parkinson of chat shows. Good morning all. Hey Seth, good morning. Have a great day trading, folks. JP, if you don't mind, do me a favor, look at Zim integrated shipping. Let me scroll back and make sure I've got this comment here. JP Rothschild, I'm sorry, I can only do reviews for members. It's a members perk and we have 11 to do currently, so I can't review a stock, I'm afraid. For you right now. It's a members only perk. If all the members, there's no reviews to do for members, then I can look at it, but it's a members perk. So right now, I'm sorry. I've also got members even doing super chats to outbid each other because they want it to be done immediately. So I'm sorry that I can't do that right now. I don't have the dollar sign. Maybe it still thinks I'm the channel lines. I will keep trying as I want to be a member. That's it. If you don't have the dollar sign, it's because you haven't got a fully verified account. James, the easiest way is click the 3 dots at the top of Google and create a brand new Google account. Just click on it. It'll take you 60 seconds. It'll go create a new account on Google, and you can go james123@gmail.com, create an account. Do it through a VPN so it's going to be in the US or the UK or wherever. Put UK as your location. You're over 18. I'm assuming you are. A credit card. I'm assuming you've got a credit card that you're over 18, and it'll all work. Non-restrictive. Don't choose an account for kids. That won't work either. If you've got an account for children, and then you'll be good. Click create a YouTube channel, and literally within 5 minutes from now, it'll work. No doubt about it. I would love to see the Channel Islands flag up there. Well, it's not a country. We only fly countries, I'm afraid. Otherwise, everybody in America would say, hang on, fly the states. So it's only countries, I'm afraid. Not on the phone, James. Yeah, don't do it on your phone. Well, you can create a Gmail account on your phone, Bill. You can do that. You definitely can create a Gmail account on your phone. It might be easier on your computer, but you can. I relate, Martin. Have a few followers, but just got a comment yesterday up to over 1,000 likes on a random post, ended up with some followers. Seth Houston, there you go. I relate. Have few followers, but just got a comment yesterday, up to 1,000 likes on a random post, ended up with some followers. Seth Houston, all of you that react with me, your channels will grow faster. It's just the way the algorithm on X and other platforms work. If you're engaging with an account, let's say you all message Elon Musk tomorrow, and Elon Musk doesn't reply to you, which he's not going to, right? Elon Musk doesn't reply to you. Nothing's going to happen because you have had no engagement reciprocated, right? They've not commented back to you. They've not reposted you. They've not tagged you. It's a dead comment. It's a comment that benefits Elon Musk. It doesn't benefit you. Very unlikely to benefit you. How you grow is you comment or you share or you post or you like my content. It doesn't benefit you until I start commenting back, because now it links our accounts together. If you're commenting, engaging, and posting with me, and I reply, and I tag you, and I comment, and I repost it, as I do from time to time, my account growth grows your account. So Seth, that's what's happened there. You've gained likes and stuff by commenting, because you're associating now with accounts that are growing, that are talking back to you. So it's how you build a Google page as well. If you want to build a website, if you put a website out, one of the best things you can do, it's called affiliation links. If you've got a website and you put a link to my website, it doesn't do any good for you at all. It only helps me, because people on your website go to my website. But if I reciprocate that, I put a link on my website back to your website, then it benefits you. And I do that. I do that for partners on my website. So it's reciprocated. And so my growth becomes your growth. The Google bots, the little spider bots that run around, trawling the internet, they're finding associations between one site and another. When I started One Night in Vegas years ago, I was affiliated with ITV television and the BBC, because they did reports on my show. So I put those reports on my website. They put it on their website, and I put it on my website. It wasn't just put it on their website and I'd get some traffic. I then was putting those reviews and links back to the bbc.co.uk. So that's how it works. So if you get involved with and you start to engage with a platform that engages back to you, that's the key. You can grow. That's why I encourage everyone to do everything that I do. Not only support what I do, not only does it help me, helps the channel, which may be of interest to you, but it'll help you as well if you wish to grow. And one day you may have a message that you want to get out, and then you can. There you go. Get the Mullins CEO on the line. No comment. Would be funny you calling out Dave Mitchell. I reckon he would just hang up. The guy hates the truth. Nothing more. I'm not commenting on these comments. Brilliant. Let me add Sidus space. Let me add Sidus space. Paul Knowles, what is a ticker symbol? I've not heard of Sidus space. Give me the ticker symbol, Paul Knowles. You are a member of the channel, and I'll put it to the bottom of the list. Is the CEO of FFI related to Dave Mitchery? Good one. I thought he meant to give membership. Oh, I see. Thank you, Bill. That's fine. I can do it on my iPhone, I can't do it on my iPhone. But can on my Mac Studio. That's right. I think the membership gifting is not available on iPhone at the moment. It is on the browser, desktop version, but there are things, because it's to do with Apple. Apple make charge fees on certain things like that. So it's like Instagram and X account. You can't do it on your iPhone. You have to do it for the website. iPhone are bringing that in. There's going to be an upgrade on the iPhone app to YouTube. But yeah, you're right. Not at the moment. Okay, the portfolio is going up. Let's have a look what's moving. Virgin Galactic is up. We've got through all the comments. So if you've just arrived, let's get the likes going. We've got a birthday coming up in under an hour now. Bill's mate, that is McFly, best known to his mates as McFly, otherwise known as Bruce. Let's do it. Let's get ready to rock and roll. Remember what I've always said, only 50% of people are actually signed in via Gmail. So 54 watching. We hope to get 26 likes. That's how many we got. We got 23. 99.5% is our up-like ratio. However, not everyone can vote. I ask you to do this not because it benefits me, which it does, but that's not the reason why. If you like the video, YouTube will suggest my content in the future, so you'll get to see my content. However, if you don't like my content, you think it's rubbish, then please do click the down like. Again, I'm not trying to get everyone to like, everyone to watch, no, I'm trying to build the best audience in the world. So tap the down like button if you don't like my content. YouTube will not show you my content anymore. You will stop seeing it. It'll fall off your suggested videos. Not straight away, but it will if you keep doing it. Okay, 28 likes, that's fantastic. I think we might be able to get 30, which would be phenomenal. That would be about 75%. So that's more people are now signing into Google, which is wonderful. One more, I think we might be able to do it. That would be quite a stretch, but you never know. It might be possible. Let's see if we can get one more. There we go. All right. Thank you ever so much indeed for doing that. Now, it's very, very important as we get into the show. If you don't want to miss anything, I'm going to share this with you. Some of you still aren't doing it. Some of you are still missing some very exclusive content. Check your subscription. You can check it now by clicking subscribe and unsubscribing. Just click on it like this, and you can see the bell. The bell needs to be set to all, not to personal or not to none. Well, you can personalize actually, but you want to set to all. And then in your device, you need to make sure that you've got notifications turned on, so you'll be notified. Now, if you get too many bing bongs and stuff like that from YouTube, that's because you've got notifications turned on from other YouTubers, and you might want to turn off some. People just go, I'm getting too many notifications, so I'm turning it off, and then you miss from everyone. Now, you might want to get my notifications. You're missing them. You're not getting the breaking news as it happens because you've just turned it off blanket. What you can do is look at your subscriptions on YouTube, and you can turn off the bells for things you don't want. It's personalizing it. That way you get notified for what you do want. If you do that, then you'll be notified and you won't miss anything. All right? Okay. And you only get 3 maximum notifications a day from me anyway. Even if I posted 50 shorts in a day, YouTube don't send you out 50 notifications. If you are getting lots of notifications, it's because you have subscribed and rung the bell, turned on all for loads of sites, and that means you're getting all of those. But for me, you'll only get 3 a day. Okay, so it's important, a maximum. It's important that you turn that on. All right. Amazon going down. I'll buy it when it goes down. Apple, I'll buy when it goes down. Next year, energy going up. Very nice indeed. Enphase Energy, we had a nice rally today. The $100 is the magic number. I'm at an average of 101. Still down on it, but I was in it at 150, right? So I just dollar cost average down. Very, very happy. I've got a very large position, $14,000 of Enphase. But once we come to 1 or 2 quarters away, we're going back. We're going to double, triple, 3x this stock. So it's just a waiting game now. So I'm very happy to do that. Coca-Cola just going sideways. J&J. J&J had a bit of a pop last night, overnight. With Robinhood and my account, I'm able to see 24-hour trading. 24-hour trading. I went to the toilet at 3 o'clock in the morning and I looked at my phone. I shouldn't do it, but I did. And J&J was up because J&J Snacks had reported, and it boosted the stock up. So we're getting the end of litigation as well. Some really great news. Johnson & Johnson has settled its first talcum powder cases. Huge news for J&J. So J&J is starting to build up now. I'm 3% down. But I was down like 10, 12%, and I kept buying, hence why I've got an insane amount of J&J, $24,000. But the dividend is worth it, and we are going to be able to double the value of this stock within a year to 2 years as all that litigation comes to an end. So not only am I going to have a really good dividend payout, I'm going to double the price of my stock. So $24,000 can literally go to $48,000 within a year to 18 months. So I'm very, very happy to hold that. Anyway, Kenvue, we've got 20 minutes before the bell goes, is flat right now. Chevron is up. I bought the dip yesterday. That's my best ever position on Chevron. Remember when I bought it? CNBC analysts who talk rubbish CNBC analysts who are always promoting stock, always puppets for the stock market. Awful. Please do not pay too much attention to this. This is when I first started investing and I didn't know anything. I would religiously watch Working Lunch and all these things, and it shouldn't be allowed on TV, quite honestly. It's good TV, but it shouldn't be allowed, actually. I think it's really bad. They should put a bloody warning going, we're regular retail investors who are just starting should not listen to us. And I remember listening to several analysts who saying buying into Chevron now is a good idea. They got buybacks, this, that, and the other. La 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 la. Great time to buy oil. La 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 la. And I didn't know anything about it at the time. And I thought, right, okay, I've got a big analyst on CNBC on Working Lunch telling me I should buy Chevron. Okay, I'll buy some oil. I buy some oil. I was new to it, didn't know what I was doing. And of course, it just went down ever since. I bought oil at a high, which was bonkers. What sort of review and news is that? So again, they are influencing people. They are awful. I hate these people. Well, I'm not gonna say that. I don't hate anybody, but I don't like people who try to manipulate people to sell stuff. I really don't like it. And anyway, I was in and I was down. It kept going down and down and down. At some point, I don't know, I was down 20, 30, 40%. I forget how much down I was. I was down a huge amount. I'm thinking, flipping heck, this is supposed to be proper business lunch. These are professional investors. What's going on? And I did my own research and learned about the stock market and learned that they're all making up stories, and started to research more and more how the manipulation works. And then said, all right, Chevron is a good company. It's on the S&P. It does have a good balance sheet. It does make money. You just bought it at the wrong time. So I kept buying it on the way down, but I wouldn't just buy it every couple of cents because I'd be running out of money in 5 minutes. I'd buy it every 5-10%. And now I've got it down, bought more, considerably more than I ever wanted. But now I'm down just 6%. So I'm sure I'm going to return a profit on this in the new year, and the dividends are great. They're like $1.50, really good anyway. So I'm going to make my money just on the dividends in December. I won't get my full dividends that I should have because I only bought some more yesterday, and of course that was the ex-dividend date, so it'll be settled today. I'm 1 day late, but I will hold this till March anyway to get 2 quarters of revenue, of 2 extra quarters of dividend payouts, and I'll be up then, and I'll be to sell it, make a profit. But do not listen to these people. They took absolute tripe, so not good at all. Let's have a look. Neo, let's have a look. Neo, please. Neo for hat. If you are a member of my channel, I can review the stock for you. But Neo is a rubbish stock. It's a very manipulated Chinese stock. Google or Amazon today, neither. Too expensive right now, and we just know that 78 was sold by the director of Google inside trading. So why would I want to jump and follow the trend? Everyone, because we're getting fear now into the market. Sorry, not fear. We're getting greed coming into the market. Look at the index. Look at this here. Look, we were in extreme fear only a couple of days ago. Now look at this. We're just turning into greed. We're at neutral, turning into greed. What does this mean? This means people are getting FOMO'd in and they're buying. And now retail investors love buying Amazon and Google, because if you pick up your phone and you get an app, Robinhood on your app, and you go, what am I going to buy? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just setting it up. Google, Amazon, Apple, of course you do. It's the best companies in the world. Is it the best time to buy it? No, it's the worst time. Apple and Google hitting all-time highs. What the hell do you want to do that for? It's like buying a can of Coke for $10 and then trying to sell it for $11. It's only worth $1. And that's, unless it's the last can of Coke in the world. So you've got to buy at the right price. I've learned this lesson time and time again. So Anchor, Husker, neither of those is the right time. High Neils. I have to learn investing in Chinese stocks the hard way. Chinese stocks, you get a Chinese stock and it's got no value or whatever, and a balance sheet that you wouldn't show your parents. And on the IPO day, it goes from like $1 to $28,000. Seriously, I've seen Chinese stocks do that. Now, there's manipulation in every country, don't get me wrong. There's manipulation in America, England, everywhere. The stock market is a very, very dirty place. We're trying to cut through all that here. That's why I do this. But let's be absolutely clear. The Chinese are on a league of their own. They create stuff and put it out, and it's really terrible. Some of the things you see, and it's like, it just pumps to an insane number, and of course everyone dumps it, but of course there's some poor sod who owns it at the top. A handful of people make money, millions lose money. So be very, very careful buying stuff like that. I have to learn investing in Chinese stocks the hard way, indeed. Will you be able to review before the bell? No, we don't do any reviews before the bell because we're focusing on everyone's questions and getting into the bell. So no, I will do it after the bell, but it will happen this morning unless somebody outbids you. So it'll be done after the bell. Look at insider selling history on Google. It's nothing new. No, it might not be nothing new, but it's still important, right? Anyway, thanks for letting me know. Malk UK. Malk, you haven't got your membership yet. Was you not able to sort it out? You asked me last night how to do it. Let me give you the link again. Did it not work for you? Was it Malk? I think it was Malk UK asked me to do it. There we go. No worries at all, Martin. Thank you. Okay, right. So our next review will be where is it? STNE for Robbie Cooper. Paul Knowles, Sidhu Satellite Company. I don't know what you mean. Is that a request for a review, Paul Knowles? Is that a request? I don't know. Yeah, Malk UK. He's not a member. We're going to go members only in a minute as well because it's the Friday phone-in. Okay. It's a Friday phone-in. So I need to confirm with Paul Knowles, is that a request that you want me to do? For a review. Let me go through the stock. We've got just under 15 minutes to go. What we're looking at this morning, Google. Yeah. Wait for it to come back down. Microsoft. It's better than Microsoft, mind you. Walmart. Yeah. Yesterday with Walmart, by the way, if you didn't see what I did yesterday, I bought at the bottom here and made a 3.5-4% profit instantly. It was sold off as an overreaction, but the guidance has a concern. So I'm not buying it yet. It's too expensive. All right, I sold it. I kept my one market share here. But it's a good company, but now the consumer is feeling the pain. Struggling to sort it out, Martin, on the iPhone. Malk, I'll explain again. On the iPhone, you can't do it on the app. If you're using an iPhone, what you do is you go to a browser, Google Chrome, Safari, Mozilla, Firefox, whichever browser that you have on your phone. Then you click desktop version. It cannot be the mobile version. It's because Apple don't do the, there's costs involved with transactions with Apple. So if you're on an iPhone, you have to be in a browser, any browser, desktop version, and that way you can do it. Okay? You just request a desktop version. Do you know how to do that? You go to browser, then you click the little dots at the top, and it says request desktop version. Don't just use the browser and then go on YouTube. You need to do desktop version. Then you go to my site. Then you go to the homepage and you click the membership button, which you'll see on the browser, and then boom, it'll be there. But if you are using an iPhone, it's the only device that you have to do that. Everything else works absolutely fine. So that's the reason. That's exactly why. And if you just click Safari, youtube.com, desktop version, it'll take you about 15 seconds and you'd be there instantly. That's how to do it. All right. Hi, Mike. What's your best stocks to watch these next few days? What's your best stocks to watch these next few days, Martyn? Summit. My best stocks to watch, to be honest with you, my entire portfolio, about 30 stocks, I'm watching them all. I've got more screens around the studio that you can't see. There's 17 screens in here. I'm watching everything all the time. I'm plugged into everything all the time. So nothing in specifically. I'm being thick. No, you're not. Just not everybody knows that. All right. Not everybody knows that, but now you do. Genuinely look at Google's inside selling history when you got time and compare it to its stock price. Niels, thank you very much indeed. I will. That's an interesting point. If you're saying it happens a lot and it doesn't affect the stock price, then we need to understand that. That's a very useful point. That's where knowledge is power. If you're just using intrinsic value and you think you know the value of the stock, you don't. If you're just using the stock price, you know when to buy, you don't. If you're just using CNBC working lunch, you don't know anything, as we've explained before. It's all of these things together gives you an informed information. So if you're saying to me that Google, and I will check this, if Google has historically a lot of inside trading, but the stock still goes up and it doesn't seem to be bothered by it, then it's still relevant for me to report that an insider has sold their shares, but maybe add to that, caveat that it won't necessarily drive the stock price down where it would on another company, because historically it doesn't. And it's worth building up that, real life experience, right? Okay, we've got 9 minutes to go. Let's look at the overall portfolio. Let's see what's happening today. Let's go into some Bloomberg and Sky News to see what we got. My portfolio, my Roth IRA, 55,126. All right. But genuinely look at that. No problem. Thank you, Niels, for that information. Information is everything. All right. Brilliant. Welcome, everybody, this morning. We're going to get into the bell. We're going to see the movement. We're going to do day trader of the day. We also have the Friday phone in for members only. So we're going to go members only in a few moments. So Friday phone in where members can call in and be live on the show. They call in via Discord. Ask me if you'd like to know how to do that. We're also going to do day trader of the day. We're also going to do a birthday for Bruce, Bill's mate, known as McFly. We're going to do that in about 40 minutes. We're also going to do another review, this time STNE. If you are a member, add your review to the bottom of the list. Paul Knowles never confirmed whether you wanted me to add a ticker symbol, a business to the bottom of the list. So right now at the bottom is Seth Houston with BYRN. Anyone can do a super chat and take you to the top of the list. Right now, the top of the list is $1. So anyone who bids more than $1, you'll get your review done today. Above Robbie, that's just how it works. Anyway, let's get ready for the bell. We got some breakfast bar work going on this morning. This is where the Lucasades come into the Discord. What do we have this morning? We got Mike saying hello. Lovely, Mike. Thank you very much indeed. We got the money. Daffy Duck there. No, that's Donald Duck, isn't it? This is Daffy Duck. Oh, what the hell. Yeah, bad that. Never mind. Thank you for that, Mike. Go into YouTube there. Just give that a like there. Anybody need to be upgraded? The sale is over. If you missed it, the sale for the Virgin Galactic merchandise is over. Let's see what we did. We did, somebody anonymously bought a Virgin Galactic black mug. Somebody bought a stainless steel tumbler. The sale is now over. Somebody bought another black mug, Virgin Galactic, a Virgin Galactic zip-up hoodie. We had a white mug. This was MSK, got a white mug. Someone got a Virgin Galactic. Wade got that one. We got Lance Strength, got himself a beer mug, beer glass. Jason Fallon from Australia got a white Virgin Galactic mug. Someone else got a white mug. I think that was Zax8, got himself the Virgin Galactic zip-up hoodie. Someone got a regular Martyn Lucas logo fleece. There we go. And then that's before the sale. So there we go. Thanks for all taking part in that. I hope that was great. And I look forward to seeing your pictures when you receive them so we can add them. We have one more space to add a picture to Alpha Spread. If we have our own page on Alpha Spread, if you remember, let me share it with you. We've got 5 minutes to go. Here is our referral. Oops, daisy, what am I doing here? Hang on a minute. What am I doing? Here is Alpha Spread. This is where one of the platforms that we use that partners with me, that offers the members the very, very best deal. Here it is. Let me give you the link to this. There you go. Give it you 3 times. Members, you get a discount, and it'll make my membership for free for this service. You can also set up a free account, and this is our very own page. Bloomberg don't have this. Mad Money don't have this. Just me. I have this, and we have our own page on the Lucasades, and you can see all the members there, or some of the members with their badges, their photos. Look, we've got a space left, and I'm looking for one more picture to add here. All right, for your mugs and all the rest of it. I wonder who it will be. Okay, there you go. Go and check that out. All right, 4 minutes to go. Oh, sorry, I thought I did. Bottom was either Nokia putting 4G on the moon or Sidda's space. Bottom was Nokia. I don't understand what you mean. Bottom was Nokia putting 4G on the space or Sidda's space. I asked you for the ticker for Sidda's space. That's what I'm looking for. Or Nokia. I don't know what Sidda's space is. If you give me the ticker symbol, I can write it down to make sure it's the right one. I didn't miss the sale. Can't wait to get them to post in the breakfast bar. You didn't miss the sale. Great. Brilliant. Plug had a small retracement after disappointing analyst price downgrade to 5. Do you think the price will hold up today? Do I think the price will hold up today on Plug? Well, Plug is oversold, and I don't think the analysts are being very fair, rating it down to $5 at all. I think they are completely wrong on that. Like we spoke earlier, analysts are very unreliable and untrustworthy, to be honest. Excuse me. And I think that's way too low for Plug. It is a difficult time for Plug right now, but I understand it's a waiting game, and analysts and Wall Street aren't favorable for what they don't know or understand. They're not very patient. So I'm not really concerned with Plug right now. But will it hold up today? It did pop up and then sell back down again. I don't honestly know if it really, we can't get any real information on this for another quarter. The next quarter will be everything, but I believe, looking at the Texas station down the road from me, that's going to open up. That the future is very bright for Plug, just not right now. But thanks for that question. I have the ticker symbol. Right, Sidhu. So you want to do? We've got 1 minute to go. I'm writing this down as we speak. 2, 1. Here we go. So you want Paul Knowles. Paul Knowles. You want Sidhu. Okay. All right, I've got it. Sidhu is written down for you. That's on the list. Let's get ready to go. Ready to ring the Sensei bell. You can sponsor the bell for a $20 super chat. Have your name and links below the video. Here we go. In 20 seconds from now, I'm going to ring the bell. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The bell has now gone and we are off into the market. Let's see where we go. Let's go through all our stocks. Don't forget to tap the like button, get involved with the show, click the share underneath. We've got Day Trader of the Day, Friday Phone In, the stock review of STNE. MSK has got CGC coming up. We've got a birthday to celebrate in half an hour. The Friday Phone In as well. Lot going on today. Let's go. We are green at the moment. Virgin Galactic is 209, holding green. Palantir is down. We want to buy it. It's too expensive. Gold is going down, but up slightly. Virgin Galactic is, the S&P 500 is up. Amazon's going down. Too expensive. Apple up today. Too expensive. NEE up today. 0.28. Enphase Energy going back up today. Very nice indeed. We want to see it go up to $100 today. Coca-Cola, not concerned with that one. I'm up 3.5%. It just trades in and out. It's what it does. It's a cash piggy bank for the rich. It's used as a source of funds. J&J, we got some good news. We got litigation starting to get settled with the talcum powder. It's time to buy it. I've been buying it a lot lower than this, but there we go. Litigation has now started to settle for J&J. They've settled their first 2 cases of hundreds of thousands, by the way, but the first 2, and J&J Snacks did very well on earnings as well. So there we go. J&J up at the moment. Kenvue is flat right now. Chevron, very, very nice indeed. That's my best ever position on Chevron. I am looking forward to trading out of the stock. Ex-dividend date was yesterday, so no one's buying it for the dividends now, but we are going up. It's got a really good dividend. I only need to be like about 1% or 2% down. 1% down, and my dividends will actually give me the difference. So anyway, there we go. We're nearly in the money now. Chevron, very nice indeed. I will be selling Chevron when I make some money on it. Tesla is going down today, but I'm up on it. I wouldn't buy it now below. I wouldn't pay any more than $180. Rivian is going up. McDonald's is going down, but I'm in the money now. We were 10% down a few weeks ago. I said you can't overbuy land, and you can't. That's absolutely right. I bought it and bought it and bought it, and now I'm just 0.4. I'm 0.4 up rather than 10% down. Google is great. I want to buy it, but I will pay it. I will buy it at the right price. Microsoft is going down. It's not as good value as Google is. Walmart's going down. I am looking for Walmart. Walmart I bought yesterday and dumped it straight away and made myself about 3 or 4%. Google, I do want Walmart, but I'm not prepared to pay this amount of money for it. I've got to buy it for less. Let's keep our eye on it. It is going down at the moment. It's not there yet. It's got some support at 155. We are at 155.77. It's broken that support. Let's see if it goes any lower. This could be good to get in. Walmart's a good company. It will be fine next quarter, but it's had some extra expenses. This quarter, the earnings guidance wasn't great, and it's being dropped a little bit. I did buy it quickly and get out of it quickly, made myself 3 or 4%. I do want to buy some more, but I'm not buying it just yet. You got to buy it at the right price, otherwise you'll be locked in. It's a good company. It's getting attractive, but it's not cheap enough for me, because if I was buying it, I'd be buying it on margin anyway, because I'm all in on my stocks. Tesco, too much. Tilray, I'm not in it anymore. Robinhood, we're about to get a 4 to 6x, not straight away, but we're weeks away now from the UK entry. That's going to be great, because everybody in the UK, 70 plus million people, will have access to Robinhood. That makes the money. Access to gold, that makes the gold membership, that makes the money. And on top of that, if you get a brokerage and you're new to it, you probably will buy shares in the brokerage. It's just what people do statistically, makes them feel engaged. I know I did it, and I've looked at the numbers. People like to do that. So I expect to see Robinhood 4 to 6x in the next couple of years. It could certainly double by the end of the year. There we go. IonQ, going great guns. Amazon investment too expensive. Rocket Labs, we've got the flight in a couple of weeks. Very, very nice indeed. But I'm in with it. I'm down. I don't need to buy any more. This sits alongside my Virgin Galactic. Reviews for Rocket Lab coming up in 3 reviews time, unless someone bumps it to the top. Plug Power is going down at the moment. The reviews didn't like it. The analysts didn't like it. However, I'm holding it. I'm not going to buy any more. The last time I bought Plug was at 338 and 328. That's where I buy it. Even though I'm down 30%, I was already in. I'm not going to buy it for any more than that, but I'm holding it long term. Procter & Gamble, I'm out. Rumble, I'm out. Rubbish. Funware, I'm not really in at all. Faraday Future up 2.8% today. That's nice. I did buy it as a moon bag. There was something in that. There was something in the earnings I liked. Bitcoin today is flat at 36.3. Matic is down 3.8. XRP is down 6.57. All right. We are green. We are looking good. We are strong. Everything's holding up. And yep. Not bad at all. My balance is $54,700. I'd like to see $60,000 within the next week. That's what I'd like to see on my portfolio. I think I've got the potential to reach that. Okay. Let's get ready now then. We've just gone into the bell, and let's check on our news, and let's check on our events that are happening today. So, first of all, let's go into Bloomberg and pick up
the largest
on
U.S.
Bloomberg.
maker of chip-making machinery. It's plunging, like you said, after Reuters reported yesterday that the Justice Department is looking into its dealings with China's Semiconductor Manufacturing International. Now, specifically, the DOJ is looking at here whether Applied Materials sold equipment to the Chinese chip maker without the proper licenses. Like you said, that would violate those export restrictions to China. Now, that revelation, it really overshadowed what had been generally upbeat earnings numbers from Applied Materials. It was a beat and raise quarter for the company, but those numbers and that probe news, it crossed at pretty much the same time yesterday afternoon. You take a look at how investors are digesting that news this morning. Applied Materials currently down almost 6%, was down as much as 8.3%. Going to be really interesting to see how this one finishes.
Thank you very much.
Worst out of the year, potentially, Katie.
All right, brilliant. Thank you for that news. And if I get anything else that's relevant, I will bring it to you. Sky News, what's going on there? We know awful news coming out of again today. Nobody wants to see this, do they? Nobody wants to hear this sort of news. Where's my little button gone? Why on earth is...
sort of to the west
Here we go.
Of the road that runs all the way down. How on earth can the whole population fit in there, and where else can they go if
this
they
is
can't?
the Israel-Hamas war. Gaza Health Ministry, more than 11,000 dead now. A very, very sad situation.
They'll be close to the Rafah crossing, and so they can get supplies that they need. As you know, the trucks are coming in daily, and we're increasing the number. The international community's got an effort
just some breaking news there. We're just keeping you up to date with everything that we can. All right, let's go back to we just turned red. Okay, what's bringing us down? Probably Plug on that review. Let me go and have a quick look at Plug. Probably Plug. Yes, hang on, that's Procter. Plug. Yep, there it is. That's what's bringing my portfolio down today. I'm down $99, 2.99. I'm not concerned with that. That's what analysts do. It just presents opportunity. It really isn't viable for me to buy more until it goes below $3.28. So $3, I will buy another few hundred shares, but not until then. Sidhu, yes, Paul, I've got that now. Thank you. I feel the same about Plug. Want to allocate more, but it goes back up more. Yes, yes, it will. It will. It's just reacting. It's reacting this morning to the analyst review. I wouldn't be concerned about it. I will buy more. Cheers. You're very welcome, Paul. Good afternoon, all. Henrik, good morning to you. Not certain if inflation is on track to 2%. Fed, not certain if inflation is on track to 2%. Where are you reading that? Let me have a look at my economic data this morning coming in. Permits, housing, Fed speech. That's at 7:45. That's already happened. Not certain if inflation is on track to 2%. Okay, that's what you post. I'm not sure what you mean exactly by that. But anyway, we are green again. That didn't take very long. We're back green again. Is fuel cell not better than Plug? I don't know. I haven't researched fuel cell. I can't say. Okay, Virgin Galactic doing very well today, 213. Now, we are certainly building good amount of support. Palantir is having a great day. I'm not in it right now. The S&P is down. Amazon is too expensive. Apple finally going down. Still too dear. I'm not buying it yet. Next year energy good. Enphase is just trimming off a bit. Oh, there we go. Coca-Cola, J&J trying to go green. We're just early. Another 10-15 minutes, things will settle down. Chevron, just 6% now. Tesla's having a sell-off day. FFIE is up 10%. FFIE, look at this, 11%. Faraday Future. Look at this. Right, I now need, before we've got a review to do today, and we've also got some very important stuff to talk about. So let me just get out of here a minute. All right, let's do some updates. Okay, we're going to do, what's the time? The time is, I've got a birthday coming up in a minute. We've got reviews to do. And we are at 1 hour 11. Okay. 1:11. 1:11. FFIE. Future Faraday. Here it is. This is the break we were waiting for. Oh, it's running big time. Oh, yes. Okay. Breaking news here on Martyn Lucas Investor. Faraday Future Intelligent Electric is pumping today. I said to you there was something about this stock. I did the earnings. I also did a full review on the stock. And there was something about it which told me this is not, and you need to understand the difference between this and Mullen. Mullen is rubbish. It is a scam stock designed specifically with the history of the CEO doing multiple times a manipulation to take people's money. This is not that. This is a beat-up company. It struggled to get off the ground. Nothing wrong with that. Elon Musk, Tesla, Amazon, many companies like that nearly went bust before they exploded. This is perfectly okay, potentially. So I covered the earnings for it. I also did a review for it, and there'll be another review shortly. I'm doing now what's called Invite the CEO. I'm inviting CEOs of companies and representatives from the company to call me to be on interviews. I am looking for great companies with great stories, and that benefits the world and benefits my viewers. No scams, nothing like that. No pump and dump. We are the most honest channel on YouTube TV. So if you are working at Faraday Future Intelligent Electric, which I know some of my viewers on X and watch my show are, reach out to me and let's have a conversation. But we are going up today. I did say and I did declare that I'm buying a moon bag. And moon bag is something that is very, very high risk. However, I did hear some things on the earnings which led me to believe that this company can put right the issues it's got. I did like some of the things that they said. Now, if you are new to my channel, please do click subscribe and ring the bell. If you want to DM me and message me, please do with regard to that Meet the CEO series of videos I'm doing. Also, smash the like and share this out. I'm going to give you a link now because my reviews and my earnings for the companies are on my X account. Click above my head and that will take you to my X account and you can go and see my reviews over there and you can have a little look. Also below in the description of the video, more contact details. We're now at 19%. It is certainly rallying. We will come back to you later on and bring you an update on this and a full review. Over here, I'll put more videos in the series. I'll put the earnings for Faraday and also put the review as well. If you'd like to be on my show, do call me. This is a very, very exciting day for Faraday Future. This is a huge rally and we're very, very excited with this one. Until next time, as always, take care of yourself and each other. All right. We put that in. This is great. Let's have a look. Now then, I'm going to see if I can pick up some news here. FFIE. Mullen is up 5, but it's also worth noting that Mullen is up as well, but by a much smaller amount. It's trying to trade on it. We'd pay no attention with that. None whatsoever. Let's have a quick look. FFIE. Let me have a quick look here. Just bear with me. No, not that. Okay, it wasn't that. Wasn't any news there that was relevant, so we won't use that. Okay, now then what we'll do, so FFIE, FFIE, and then we need to talk about Mullen to warn people it's not the same thing at all. What are they doing right now? I'm checking what the news is there. Mullen is moving as well. Breaking news here on Martyn Lucas Investor. This morning, what's going on? The Battle of Two Towers. Kind of. What I mean by that is the automotive industry for very beat up companies is having a bit of a rally. One is genuine, one is trading off the back of it, and a load of rubbish. I'm talking about Mullen and FFIE. FFIE, if you click above my head and below and at the end of this video, I'll give you links to the FFIE pump this morning and why and what's going on. We did a full review on it and an earnings. Mullen, however, is pumping on the trend. It's jumping on the back of it. I wouldn't be surprised if insiders, and I'm going to research it and find out, Dave Mitchery and his band of merry men are buying the stock to pump it up on the news that the industry is doing well this morning. There's something going on. One is a real company that has a bad is having a bad time right now, beat up for many reasons, as we reported in our report and on the earnings. And one is simply doing absolutely nothing but trying to trend off it. And that's Mullen this morning. So be very, very careful if you're buying Mullen. I am in Mullen. I was in it a long time ago. I've not added any more, even though when FFIE went down, I bought some more. I'm not touching this, not touching it at all. This is a complete scam. I've demonstrated it. I've shown you the news. I've shown you the comments from the people that are reaching out to me to try to get me to promote it, and I refuse. And no matter how much money you offer me, I will not be promoting this. Just warning everybody, this is terrible what we're seeing right now. Don't jump on it. If you'd like my reports and views on all these things, click above my head. I am doing a new series soon called Meet the CEO. Companies are reaching out to me and asking to do interviews, and I will not be interviewing anybody from Mullen. I will tell you that right off the bat, because it's not to benefit me or I take sponsorship or money. It's to bring information to my viewers that's useful, valuable, credible, and offers a great story of interest to my audience that can educate and help. So if you are a CEO of companies that watch my channel, and we do have them, please do reach out to me either via direct message on X or Instagram or email. All my details are below. You can find them all. Anyway, there we go. Mullen, interesting morning. I don't know why it's going up today. I can't find any information that would suggest that there's anything positive to celebrate with this stock. But anyway, until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other. Okay. Tradeswit. I just want to put a warning out, and with the greatest respect to Tradeswit. I don't know who this person is. It's not a verified user. I want to put a warning out. We do get people come in and promote stocks that could be false information, not verified information. We do get people now coming in from companies trying to use my channel, which is why we are members all the time. We're going to go members in a minute. If Tradeswit is a genuine trader, a genuine information, then I invite you to become a member of my channel. But please do not put messages like buy this stock, because my channel will call it out. We are here to be the most honest channel on YouTube TV. That's why we're growing so quickly. You cannot come in and say buy something. I don't say buy something, and it's my channel. So don't come in and say buy something. You can suggest something, and if you are a registered member, so we know you're not a bot, a scammer, or whatever, we can get to know you. We can share your links, share your information with the world, and you can build up a credible relationship with us. But I want to warn everybody on the screen: do not take notice of this. We do not know who this person is, and because of that, I just want to put a warning. Could be the greatest bit of information of all time. However, we don't know anything about this person at the moment. All right. Good morning, said the Queen of Self-Braining. Good morning to you. Now then, what's moving right now? Overall portfolio is going down. What is it? Virgin Galactic is fine. Palantir. It's hardly anything, by the way. It's a very small drop. S&P. Amazon too dear, Apple too dear, NEE, or Enphase has just trimmed off. Okay, that's fine. Coca-Cola, it'll be up again in a minute. So will J&J. Litigation's getting sorted. Tesla as well. I bet Plug has moved on this as well. Yeah, Plug has gone down. Okay. And FFIE. Let me check on it. Yeah. It's healthy trading, took a trim, and now it's going back up again. So it's set a new level of support. Okay, that's fine. I'm just holding that. Very, very good. Okay. The next thing I want to do is Virgin Galactic. No. Palantir. No. Gold. No. Amazon. No. Apple, no. NEE, Enphase. Right. Enphase. I need to bring this into focus. ENPH. We've got a birthday, and we've got Friday phone-in, and we've got reviews to do. Enphase Energy. The time is 1:22. 1:22. ENPH. Enphase. Okay. Enphase. Let's get a bit of an update here. Breaking news here on Martyn Lucas Investor. Enphase Energy. As you know, I'm extremely bullish on this stock, and I had an average of 150, 160, wherever it was, I forget now, and I kept buying it all the way down to $70. I think I got around about $70. We've seen some volatility over the last few days. We know that in 2 quarters now, with the interest rates coming down, which they will, no one has said that yet, but I'm saying it, in the spring and the summer they will. Enphase Energy is a 4 and a 6x. It can double just by the first quarter. I'm extremely confident of that, hence why I use margin at 8% to buy Enphase at $70. I've gone all in on Enphase. I want to bring you some information. If you are new here to my channel, click subscribe and ring the bell and tap the like button. We are now doing reviews, deep dive reviews on all my stocks, and I'm also in contact now with CFOs, CEOs of companies, and we're doing a series called Meet the CEO. So if you are watching me on social media, if you are watching me on X and you work at the company, please reach out via a direct message, and I am putting together a series of companies where I wish to speak to the CEOs, CFOs, and members of the company. Very, very excited about that series of videos that I'm bringing you, plus our reviews. We're now doing reviews now for Alpha Spread, and our reviews rank above CNBC, Bloomberg's, because they're honest and real, and they're not just made from an analyst pumping stocks. I do want to go into a bit of news here and share with you, so let's go straight into some news I picked up recently. Let's have a quick listen into this, and I'll give my comments on it. Here we go. Let's move over to here. Have a quick listen right now.
Renewable energy stocks continuing to get hammered this morning. The biggest manufacturers among wind turbines and solar panels, we're talking about Enphase, Sunrun, and SunPower, just to name a few, are at risk of facing some of its biggest financial challenges in years, thanks to volatile costs and high interest rates. So
exactly. It's all to do with interest rates, but of course it's all about, and we've always said there's no issue with Enphase. Enphase is the leader, way better than these other companies. Its margins is better. Its cash reserves is better. Its whole structure is better. I know I have Solar Edge in England. I have it on my house. I know how good it is. I know that Europe wants it. I know the new markets that want it. They just can't afford it now because of interest rates. We know now that their interest rates will be coming down in the spring and the summer, holding rates until then, but we know that things are going to get better. And Enphase, with its margins, it can afford to sell less, and it'll put the other businesses out of business. And what you'll find is, come the spring and the summer, some of these companies might be bust, but Enphase will be around to pick up all of the business. Let's hear a little bit more.
the question here is how and when will the sector see a long-term rebound? Yahoo Finance's Inez Ferre has the details. Do you have an answer for us, Inez?
Not right now, but I do have some information about what's happening in the industry overall and what we're seeing with these energy initiatives. Look, when we talk about energy initiatives, we're talking about with these renewable companies, we're talking about basically two categories here. We're looking at wind and we're also looking at solar. So let's first take a look at what's happening with wind, because there have been wind projects around the world and here in the US that have been going on. And those are facing some headwinds with those higher interest rates, Akiko, that you had mentioned, the higher cost of capital, inflation, supply issues in the industry as well. And you don't have to look that far in the Northeast. There's some offshore wind projects that have been initiated, and those are stalling. In fact, you had some governors recently sending a letter to the Biden administration asking for more clarification on tax credits from that Inflation Reduction Act that was passed last year, basically saying that they need more help to get these projects off the ground since they've been agreed upon because of higher costs, higher labor costs, supply issues, lags with permits, etc. Then we're talking also about solar energy. And in the solar energy, those companies that you mentioned, Akiko, being impacted by lagging demand because of these higher interest rates. So let's take a look at what's happening with the solar panel space. Enphase, for example, reported its quarterly results.
I like how she's reading off a script. I have to say, and I have to call out this particular presenter here, because this lady yesterday, I did a news story on, I forget which stock it was. It was something yesterday, I forget which one. It's on one of my reviews. And, Virgin Galactic, that was right. And she was saying the stock pumped on Virgin Galactic because of the shorters. And it was rubbish. It was complete false information. It wasn't at all, and I proved it, and I did a review on it. It was because of the institutions were buying, and I know what institutions were buying and how many they were buying. We've not had a short squeeze yet on Virgin Galactic, but yet this lady here tried to discredit Virgin Galactic's rise due to a short squeeze. A short squeeze is great, but much better if we get institutions buying. That's a positive narrative, not a negative narrative, because a short squeeze means people who don't want the stock are being forced to buy it. Reality is institutions are buying it. So this lady, I can tell you now, is one of those, those analysts that I talked to you about earlier in the show, CNBC, who got me to buy oil at the worst price ever. I don't, so far, I don't credit this presenter with accurate information. This certainly isn't.
Recently, and they're the maker of micro inverters, and those are attached to solar panels. So that stock is down, by the way, about 70% year to date. And the company talking about falling demand in Europe and also falling demand in the US, driven by California.
No, that's not right. There's not falling demand either. Demand, basically what's happened in Europe, it's not falling demand. The demand is there. The customers are there. They just can't afford right now. The desire is there. The orders are there. They just want to wait. If you look at it deeper, the customers are there. They just can't afford it right now. The demand is not falling. Demand is implying that people don't want solar anymore. That's not the case. If that was the case, I wouldn't have bought Enphase. They do. They're just waiting for the rates to come down. That's not accurate.
Also something happening in the overall solar panel space, and that is that there's been a glut of solar panels. So you're seeing some record low margins for companies. It's very difficult for them to make a profit when the cost.
Not the case for Enphase. I love doing these reviews when they talk rubbish. This channel's going to call you out if you talk rubbish. The margins on Enphase are high, and they're maintaining them to be high. They could reduce and sell them for cheaper, but they sell them for less. They don't need to. They've got the best product. They will hold their margins up. They will retain their market share. When the other companies who are scrambling around, who have very small margins, their moats are very narrow, they'll be put out of business. Enphase will come back and steal all the business. So let's not say that the margins are being squeezed. They're not on Enphase. I want to be clear. They are on others, but they're not on Enphase.
Cost of those products is continuing to drop, and analysts are saying that panel prices are likely to continue to drop into.
And their prices are not continuing to drop. Oh, this is like going fishing in a barrel with dynamite. I love when people make up this stuff. That's not the case at all. The price for Enphase products are not dropping. They're maintaining their prices. They mentioned that on their earnings. If you actually follow all the earnings as I do, this presenter clearly doesn't, you would know that.
2023.
Fascinating stuff there. We're looking at some of these green energy investments. Appreciate that breakdown. Our very own.
There you go. You appreciate that? Well, I wouldn't appreciate that. That information's rubbish. Anyway, so there you go. If you want to actually see our Enphase review on any stocks that you'd like reviewed, if you're a member of my channel, let me know and I'll review it for you. If you want to actually listen to the Enphase earnings and what the CFO and the CEO actually said, what actually is the case, click above my head and down in the links in the description, you'll find the links to our earnings and not exactly what she just said, but there you go. That's what people believe. The share price is going down. I just buy more. Over here, you'll find more videos in the series of Enphase. Go and check out our Enphase actual information that actually makes sense. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other. I'm enjoying this. Okay, it's now time. Have you heard Amazon will start selling cars starting with Hyundai? No, I didn't know that. Send me the links to that. Everything she says kind of basic. Not everything she's saying is kind of basic. I know they come out with such rubbish. And these are the people that know what they're talking about. You pick your package. Your local dealer, and presto, they deliver the. I'm not sure what's going on there. Spot on about Enphase, Martyn. I mean, this is fun. I'm going to enjoy doing these reviews, and I'm going to enjoy doing these interviews with the CFOs. This cannot be allowed to continue. People making up rubbish. Anyway, whatever. I mean, carry on. I'll just call you out on it. Okay, that's our earnings. That's our Enphase. I've got other things to do, but we have a review to do, a birthday, and it's Friday phone-in. So let's open up the lines for Friday phone-in. Zach Zate's already there. He's in the broadcast lounge. Let me get ready with Zach Zate. The Friday phone-in is about to start. The Friday phone-in, you can be live on the show. It's members only. Let me now go over to members only, and Zach Zate is waiting in the green room to talk to me. I shall put him on the screen for you right now, and you can actually see he won't be ready for this. You watch, I'll catch him out. Look, there he is. Look, boom, on the screen. Hey, he's spot on there. Look, he's spot on. I'm impressed with that. He was ready. Damn it, I thought I was going to get him scratching his ear or picking his nose, but nope, I got it. He was ready. Damn it, he's a professional. He calls in every week. That's why. He's never missed one. If you want to be on the show and call in live to the show, you can. It is members only, though. We want real people. We don't want scammers and bots and people promoting stock, and we don't want Dave Mitchery coming in going, everybody buy my company. We don't want any of that stuff, so it is members only. So what we're going to do now is give you the link. If you are a member, you can access Discord. Here is the Discord link. I'm going to give it you in the chat right now as soon as I can put my finger on it. I have so many links, I still have to scroll through and find everything manually. Anyway, let me give you the Discord link. There it is. I'll give it you 3 times so you can see it. All right, we're also now going to move over to members only because we want really good, healthy conversation. Members only. Boom. There we go. That's now done. You need to be a member to communicate with the show. All right, we've got Zach ready to go. If anybody else wants to call in, we can have up to 6 people live on the show. You can share your trades, your thoughts, what it is you're interested in. You can send a message to the world. It's the Friday phone-in. We do it every Friday. If you would like to call in, you can. So we're going to do that in a couple of minutes. All right. That's waiting to do. We're just going to go through a quick rundown. And Bill, is your friend McFly known to you as Bruce? Is he here? Are you ready? And right after that, we have a review for Robbie Cooper as well, and that is STNE. Thanks for everything you do for the channel, Robbie Cooper. You are very, very welcome. Right then, Bill, are you here? Shin Dynasty, are you here, Bill? I can't write your name in, so I can't search if you're here. It's written in Chinese, of course, so I can't search for you. But Bill, are you here? Are you ready for your birthday? Watching. All right. Okay, everybody, it's birthday time. We're going to do a birthday, and then we're going to go straight into the Friday phone-in. Let me pump out the smoke. Pump up the volume. There we go. The red light's on. Let's get ready into it. Here we go. So we want to celebrate Bill's mate. Now, I'm doing Bill's mate because you can donate it. Remember, I said if you are a member, you can donate it to somebody else. So today we're going to celebrate Bill's mate. And his mate is called McFly, and he's called Bruce. So you can say Bruce or McFly. I don't mind. I hope he's in. I hope he's watching live because we're about to do it. Everybody, let's bring up the birthday flag. We're about to go to the back of the studio and have some fun. I want everyone to copy and paste, happy birthday, Bruce, or happy birthday, McFly. I don't mind, but he's watching apparently. And don't forget, Bill, if you click that pair of scissors just there, bing, 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 just there, you can clip the video and keep it, and then you can share it with all your friends and all the rest of it. We're just waiting for the smoke to come out. Legendary Stinson, welcome to you. Excellent stuff indeed. Let me turn the camera around. Let me get ready. Oh, hang on a minute. Wrong thing. I need to be on the camera. What's going on? Where's me thing? Oh, hang on a minute. It's because my fireworks is on. That's better. I've broken it again. I'm always breaking it. Let me change that to camera length 4. Don't know why I'm reading this out. I always do that. I read out what I'm doing on the screen. I shouldn't do that. Right. Okay. Everybody ready then? I want to see happy birthday. We're just a few seconds away. You can see Zach Zay in the green room on the camera there. Can you see Zach? If Zach gives us a wave, give us a wave. There he is. So what I want from you, Zach Zay, because you're going to be behind me for the birthday. So you've got to be giving the hands waving. I don't know. All right. We've got you on the screen, literally behind me the entire time. That's going to be great. I've never had that before. We've never had that before. I like that. I like that. Right, let's turn the screen round. Let's get ready to rock and roll. Change the lights. Do this. Do that. Piano. Yeah, piano. We want that. We want the pink. Get rid of the green. I think that's it. Yeah, we're ready to go. Turn that round. You can see Zach Zake down here. He'll be down there dancing. The portfolio is about to turn green, folks. Yeah, he's going to be dancing. I can see it. Plug was oversold. We know that. FFIE is up. It bounced back a little bit, but it's still up. Plug has hit the bottom now. 396, 395. I will buy it at $3. So I'm not going to buy it just yet. Okay, I'm not. You might want to. Because you know how it can bounce back, but I wouldn't. I'm not saying you should buy that. All right, is everybody in the chat? Where is everybody? Where is everybody in the chat? I want to see everybody copy and paste Bruce or McFly. Why isn't everybody copying in the chat? What's going on? Happy birthday. I've got Zach Zate doing it. Where's everybody else? What's going on here? Hang on a second. Is anybody watching me? Let me just check a minute. What's going on here? Yes, we've got. Oh, here's the smoke. Right, we got loads of people watching. Why isn't everyone commenting in the chat? All right, copy and paste. Here we go. Right, I'm going to start now. I hope you do it, Bill. Come on, Bill, it's your birthday. Right, here we go. Right, here we go. Time for another birthday, and then the Friday phone-in. Bring this up here. Okay, here we go. I think we'll do this hat today. You never know which hat I'm going to do. It's like a bloody magical mystery tour. Right, okay. Right, let's see the happy birthdays. It's McFly or Bruce. Here we go. All right. Welcome, Bruce, otherwise known as McFly. Your mate Bill has donated his birthday membership. Look, there's Zachzate behind me. See him? Look, he can wave. Give us a wave right now. There he is. I love it. And if you're a member of our channel, we can celebrate you. In fact, let's see if this works. If I move my head, it should focus on Zachzate. Come into the camera, Zach. Come into the camera. It could focus on him. Is it going to focus on him? Keep doing it. Keep doing it. It didn't work. Never mind. Bruce McFly, it's your birthday. Let's go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, na 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 to you. Happy birthday, McFly. Happy birthday to you, to you, to you. Diddly bum, bum, bum. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, na 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 to you. Happy birthday, McFly or Bruce. Happy birthday to you. Here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Bruce McFly. Happy birthday to you, to you, to you, to you, to you. Yeah, all right. There we go, Bruce. That was especially for you, mate of Bill. Thank you very much, everybody who took part and blew it up. We absolutely love that. Thank you so much indeed. Now it's time to go back to the show. Don't forget, if you clip the video, click the little pair of scissors underneath the video. You can share it on your social media. You can keep it forever, and you'll own this video forever and ever and ever. And if you're a member of the family, you can ask me to do a celebrate your birthday, and you can get to keep your own birthday song as well. If you sign up for my newsletter, martynlucas.com/, links, I think it is, or just martynlucas.com, you'll find my newsletter. You can sign up for my newsletter and get a birthday card on your birthday as well. And I'm trying to add your song into the email as well. All right, there you go. Fantastic. Let me go back to the main part of the show. And there you go. Another birthday in the house. It's time for the Friday phone-in with Zachzate. Time for the Friday phone-in now. Portfolio's doing better. We'll be green in a second. Lovely. Let's turn around the screen for TikTok. Very, very important. Is that better? We got you now, right? You're back in this. You're back in the house. There you go. Let me change the lights back. Okay. Take that out of there. Turn the camera around. And we're back once again. There you go. All right. Just about to turn green. It won't take many more seconds. Sorry, was away. What do you want me to do? Sorry, Martyn was away. What do you want me to do? You're all good. You've given me the link. Happy birthday. Oh, look at all the comments. I love it. I love it. It's great. There you go. I caught Zach. I caught him looking around. See, I was damn. What's the word I'm looking for? I was determined to get him, and I did. Jordan Jangle, love it. Jordan Jangle, happy birthday from Crag. Stephen Lewandowski took part. Zachzate took part. Jordan Allen, Gordon Center, George Otter T. Zachzate was all over it. Octavio, Stephen Lewandowski. I think I've got through. I love this channel. T. Redman. T. Redman, I love this channel. Best channel in the world, mate. Best channel in the world. Share it with your friends. Thanks, Martyn. You are very, very welcome. Bill, I hope he enjoyed it, and I hope he's seen it and shared it and all the rest of it. Right. Okay, we're nearly green. Not that far to go. We'll be green in a minute. It's the Friday phone in. Now, every Friday, members can call in to the show. If you want to be on the show, you can call in and be part of it. And we've got Zach on the phone. We can have up to 6 people phone in if you want to do it. So let's unmute it. We are ready. We are unmuted. He's looking very spacey today. He's looking very spacey. We love it. Let's get straight into our Friday phone in. So live on the phone, we have this morning, Zach Zay. How are you, mate?
Good morning. Happy Friday, Martyn. Thank you.
Happy Friday. Happy Friday it is indeed. Well, haven't we had a week with Virgin Galactic firing up 1 minute, down the next minute, people saying, oh, it's just because of the shorters. No, it's not. Institutions are buying it. They recognize it's a great investment. Tell the truth. Don't try and to manipulate the stock. Zach, how do you feel about it? Let me share on the screen the latest movement in the last few seconds. Look at Virgin Galactic, strong now, building support at that $2 level, and now we're at 213, looking strong. We haven't had a short squeeze yet. It hasn't happened, but what we do have is institutions. How do you feel about it? I know you are an investor in Virgin Galactic.
Oh, it feels great to hold the Virgin Galactic. Again, follow the journey of this beautiful company. And with the news, there were some news this week. Very interesting to see how, again, they develop.
It is. It's a great time to be in Virgin Galactic now. We've bought the bottom of the market. I know you were there with me when we were buying it at 150 and 149 and 48, wherever it was. And I feel very comfortable now with that. And I'm holding mine. I've always said I would buy 4,000 shares. I said it 2.5 years ago. I've stuck to that. Got my 4,000 shares, and I want to hold it to $100. What's your current position on Virgin Galactic, if you don't mind sharing with me?
On my rough position, I'm holding, and I'm going to hold for a long time. I mentioned 23 for me is a kind of a target. I think the 5 of the penny stock, we shouldn't be considered as a penny stock, but that's where my fear, because sometimes to get away from that area, companies does make a reverse split and then they get the number right, correct. So there is a lot of questions open about the company, but I'm very optimistic. I'm holding. Just holding is in their name.
I like that. Now you may detect a slight accent from Zach Say. He's originally from Israel. And if you've got any message for us today, of course, what's going on in your part of the world? I know you're in California now, but you are originally from Israel. Anything you want to say to the world today with regarding what's going on over there today?
Yes, please. Definitely when somebody coming to your home and take you away and made the horrible crime that happened on the 7th October, it's something that need to be judgmental to the world to decide how we want to look future-wise. The U.S. Been supported, and definitely the main question for me up from space is to release. You cannot take a person out of his home and kidnap. We're in 2023. They shouldn't be talking about kidnapping and letting people, humanity, out of their zone. It's horrible. So I'm still looking at that and hopefully looking for peace in the world. We always want to share and love, but we got to get away with the hate and take care of it.
Yeah. Anyway, of course, our thoughts go out to everybody affected, and anyone affected by this. It's very, very sad, and all over the world now there's awful things like this going on, and we certainly hope we see an end to it as soon as possible. Thanks for sharing your personal thoughts there with me, Zach. I do appreciate it. So what do you think now over the next few weeks? I'm planning on putting together a meet the CEO overnight, thanks to one of you guys. It was I forget his name now. Federico was suggested one of my stocks, and I had people from different companies see my reviews and say, "Can we be on the show?" And I thought, this is great. We can do meet the CEO. We can learn more about the companies. I've asked Andy Shovel to contact the CEO, Michael Cole-Glazier of Virgin Galactic, for me as a direct line, and I'd like to have him on the show. I think it's important, right? So we can learn more about the companies if we can speak directly to the CEO. So what's your thoughts on Virgin Galactic? Where do you see it going next year? Because of course we're coming to the end of the year soon, not long to go. Where do you see it going next year?
I started this month with a big hope, and you spoke about it, to maybe get 2 flights in 1 month. And I'm losing my optimism about that. I don't think they're going to achieve. After the last earning call, it did release that the main goal is into the Delta. And this week they hired Luigi Brambilla to be a board of directors. So in a week that you fired 185 people, it still doesn't show on their portfolio that the people are, it didn't went from the 1,000+ workers to the 800 or some that it should be. But in a week of that, you hired somebody that come from the Virgin Group, and you become part of the directors. More than that, today in Washington, D.C., there will be the meeting with some of the astronauts that took the experience. Yeah. So
I looked at that this morning.
Again to share.
I was nearly on the edge of my seat saying to Leah, I'm going to fly to DC today. I looked at it. I looked at the hotel, the Hilton Hotel in DC, I think it was. And I was going to fly up there this morning. I actually, for 5 minutes over breakfast, I considered actually flying and doing my show from the... Yeah, I haven't got time now.
You can still make it.
Yeah, I can't make it now. But I did think about it about 5 o'clock this morning when I was getting up. I thought maybe I should go up there and report. But obviously I didn't, but I was interested in it. But yeah, unfortunately, we're not going to get the twice monthly fights for now. But I think they're doing the right thing. They're doing the right thing because like they always said, that particular craft was designed to prove the concept, to get the customers, to sell the ticket, to show it's possible. And now they need to make a craft, which is what Delta is, where they can make profit from it and make it a real business. And I think they've done the right thing. I know we'd all like to see flights regularly, and of course money's coming in. In an ideal world, if they had more money, we could have Unity flying every 2 months while they're building Delta. That would be perfect, right? That would be perfect. Then the stock would just rally up and up, and it'd be great. But they obviously don't have that much money and resources to be able to do that. I mean, that would be a dream. But I am looking forward. Do you see the path that what they've gone on? Do you agree it's the right path for you? Stopping flights for now to build out Delta. 2 years is nothing. We know how quick 2 years will come around. And of course, we don't have to wait 2 years, because as the news starts coming out that it's doing well and they're testing it, the stock price will rally because people buy ahead of the price. It's why the markets have rallied now, because we know interest rates are probably going to come down in the spring and the summer. Inflation's coming down. The markets are ahead of the economy, right? So even though we're not going to have flights for 2 years, we're going to have the stock price start to accelerate. Do you agree with that or not?
Absolutely, yes. Michael Cole-Glazier said, and I listened a few times to the earning on your channel. It's the details about the Delta and the numbers. If you look at the numbers that the Delta going to bring with few flights, not once a month, there is a small growth in the one flight, but we're looking at a way bigger numbers to come. So the Delta is the issue. Once he put Luigi Brambilla to the director, he also mentioned this is all toward the growth and the Delta flights. So yeah, that's the future.
Hey, Zach, have you heard about the $1 million seat, the big window at the front? I think me and you, if we go $500,000 each, me and you, we should go up there, and me and you could sit out the window like that. $1 million. You up for it?
But you know, it's like, even if we sign today, the question is who is going to go first. There is so much in the list, so many people, and I would love to do that. Michael does look at it like a Disney ride. You know, there is the special line for the first row, so that's the front seat.
Yeah,
that's the front window.
They'll put us to the front. Don't you worry, mate. I got friends at Virgin Galactic. Don't you worry. I'll have a word. Me and you. We'll be on the first Delta flight. Me and you.
Push our way in.
Elon Musk, get yourself out of it. Me and Zach are coming on. Brilliant. Zach, it's always lovely to have you on the show. Thank you for always taking the time to be on the show with us on Friday. I love the fact you've got the crystal ball mug, the crystal ball hoodie up on the window there, and you've got the mug there, right? Let's have a little. We got a cheers, mate. Cheers to you. Oh, that's the anniversary mug today. Fantastic. We got the anniversary mug when we did 2 years, and I believe you ordered the Virgin Galactic mug. Is that right?
That is correct. What a phenomenal idea to bring that image. I got the mug, I got the hoodie.
Yeah.
Maybe the next one, you should do Robinhood.
You'll need to get like a trophy cabinet to put all your Martyn Lucas Investor mugs in. There'll be a whole collection. And one day when we got a million subscribers, you can put them on eBay and go, these were the original mugs, and you can ask $1,000 each.
That's the investor. I'm investing in you, you're investing in us. It's a nice being part of your show, part of the Friday Phone. It is a pleasure listen to you every day.
Oh, mate, I appreciate it. Bill said that to me yesterday. He said a really nice thing. I was talking to Bill. I phoned him, I sent him a text, and I said, Bill, I really appreciate all your support. He sends me information, and he does a lot of the membership gifting. And he said, Martyn, I've stopped investing in the stock market. I'm investing in you. Isn't that nice? I was like, wow. Well, not investing in me, but the channel, the family, the thing, you know? And I thought, wow, that's great. And I thought that I've got to, what's given is always appreciated and given back, tenfold. That's my policy, and that's what I believe in. So that's wonderful. So thank you for everything that you do as well. And you must have a whole wardrobe of hoodies and a whole trophy cabinet of mugs. I love it.
I'm waiting for the next to show you, hopefully next Friday.
Hopefully it's Friday. Brilliant. The Virgin Galactic hoodie.
Design.
Zach, thanks ever so much for calling in. Just before I let you go, have you got anything you want to just say to the world?
I want to send, first of all, great weekend. We had a great week. Celebrate, enjoy. And I know a lot of people grab some profits. I'll be honest and I'll say I even took some profit from SBC, but I got it back. So I'm like enjoying the market as it should be. And enjoy the market is also leave the market. You see what's going on in the stores. I felt like almost 20 years ago going into a Target the day before the earning, buying. I made my wife like a nice, it's called Woo Basket. I filled it up with rope, wine, candles. And the day after, Target like, woo.
That's because of you, mate. Like, that's because of you.
Economy, right?
It's because of you. I've always said it. I tell Leah every week when she goes to Kroger, I say, make sure you buy lots of cans of Coke. I've got shares in Coke. I say, buy as many cans of Coke as you can. She's mine. It's not really going to make a difference. I say, yes, it is. Oh, yes, it is. If you buy a whole... Anyway, Zach, it's great having you on the show. Thank you very much indeed for calling in.
Happy Friday, everybody.
Cheers, mate. See you next week. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye, mate.
Bye-bye.
Love it. I love when my mates call me in on the Friday phone in. Absolutely. I love that part of the week, the part of the show. Absolutely great. There we go. Let me just exit that a minute, and we'll just shut down the breakfast. Whoops, a daisy. Let me just end the call. There we go. All right. There we go. That's Zach's 8. Now then, plug is still going down. That's because of the new excuse me, the news about the analyst has reviewed the stock, but not concerned about it at all. We've got a review to do in a minute, so we're going to jump on that. Great show, Martyn. Nothing more insulting than Martyn calling a stock rubbish. That's funny. Right. Jordan Allen says, I like your gear, Martyn, but I really love Virgin Galactic t-shirts. And I'm puzzled as to why they don't sell them and only give them out as to lucky winners. Well, look, did you miss it? Jordan Allen, did you miss it? Can't believe you missed it. Look, Jordan Allen, what's going on, Jordan Allen? You could have had a 10% discount. It's ended now. You got to pay the normal price now. Look, we've got a Virgin Galactic a beer mug. Look at that. We got a Virgin Galactic tag. Look at that. We got a Virgin Galactic t-shirt. Hang on, I bust it. Ignore me. All right. Virgin Galactic. There. We got a Virgin Galactic black mug. I think there's only one of those left now because they were limited. I think I did 10 of those. A t-shirt, a dog tag, a hoodie. Can't make that. Why could I make some of them swing around and not others? That one does it and that one doesn't. That's weird, isn't it? But that one does different angles. Anyway, there you go. So if you want my shop, there's the shop. Go and check it out. And Diet Coke or Coke Zero? Coke Zero for me. Diet Coke for Leah. There you go. Anyway, there it is. All right. And they're all signed. They've got my signature on. And they're all signed and everything. All right. Thanks for the information, Nakunj. What did Nakunj say? Okay, I was sharing the information I came across on MTD. Oh, thank you very much indeed. All right, okay. It's time for another review, which we're going to do now. Right. Just before I do the review. Oh, hang on a minute. I'm actually talking live right now with a Virgin Galactic test pilot live right now in my X account. I cannot share the conversation yet, but I'm having a conversation live right now with a Virgin Galactic test pilot live on the show right now. It's happening right now. Just bear with me a second. I'm going to reply back. Thank you. Right. There you go. Literally, I'm talking now to an experimental test pilot of Virgin Galactic. Very, very exciting. Right. Let me just go over to X again. I was in my private message, direct messages there. Zach Zake, good luck. Join Martyn Lucas Investor Army. There you go. Thank you, Zach. If you reply to me, I reply back to you. Thank you, Zach. Right, there we go. We've covered it. We've got all that now. We've done all of that. Right, brilliant. Now then, I put a post out here earlier and I asked everyone to repost it. This is here. Overnight, I've been contacted by a few CEOs. I'm not going to tell you who just yet, but I'm now putting together a series called Meet the CEO, where CEOs can phone in, CFOs too, and other members at the company, and I'd like to interview them and to present, a really interesting open story that to share for all. So anyway, please do share this. So I reached out last night. I put this out. I'm now reaching out to the CEOs. I wanted it to sound humble, right? Because they actually contacted me, but I didn't want to say that. I didn't want to say that in the post. So in the post, I put, I'm now reaching out. Actually, that's not what happened. They contacted me, but I just wanted to say it like I'm reaching out. So it's more humble, right? Even though that's not what happened. I'm now reaching out to the CEOs of the companies I believe have the most interesting and exciting stories to share with you all. I'm learning a lot already. I am. And there was my account this morning, very, very green. So if I can share with you this post, I asked you to repost it and like on it, to share it out. And you can tag in your favorite companies as well if you want to do that. There's the link. I'll give it you 3 times so you can see it. All right. And there you go. If you follow me on X, you can see all that information. Can you believe it? Live on the show, I'm now talking to a test pilot right now, live on the show. Very, very exciting. There we go. Sweet Land of Liberty, and 3 others just like the post. Thank you guys for doing that. There you go. That was quick. Bloody hell. That was quick. How'd you do it so quick? I only shared it 10 seconds ago. Flipping heck. Right. Now then, it's time for another review. Let me see who's in the chat right now. If you just tuned in, subscribe, ring the bell, and give us a thumbs up. Really, really helps. Thank you very much. Right then, time for a review. Let's have a quick look, see who's in the show. There it is. We got 58 watching at the moment. We had 290 through the show. 8,500. There we go. What's being searched today? Safety shot. Safety shot. So I need to do safety shot today as well. I forgot about that. People are searching for that, and I've had a few people reach out to me. Safety shot. There it is. Safety shot. Duplicate that. I forgot about that. That is shot. Virgin Galactic is looking very, very nice today. Oh, yes, indeed. Safety shot. There we go. Let's get that there. All right, that's being searched at the moment. AMC, Nicola. Yeah, a lot of these new reviews are doing well. Let's see how many subscribers we're up to now. 11,737, 11,42. That's a nice day. We like that. Very, very good indeed. Right. Okay. Looking forward to this review. No worries. You're welcome, Stephen and everyone. Excellent. Reaching out more for great stuff for us people. For us. Reaching out more for great stuff for us, please. Yes, Gordon Center. That's what this family is about. That's what we do. We've got a review coming up for Robbie Cooper in a second. Yeah, very interested in safety shot. Ever since that one member, that was a trucker who, like Nicola, told us about it. He had you buy some shares. He did. He did have me buy some shares. You're absolutely right. Okay. Right. Quick safety shot and then straight into the review. 2 hours 10. 2 hours 10 shot. That was funny earlier, wasn't it? This reviewer here, this analyst here, always makes up rubbish. I mean, don't go on TV and say rubbish, because I will pick it up. It's not a review. It's not a review. I'm just looking at something. We're doing a review in a minute. This is not a review. This is just a quick look at something. Okay, just a very quick thing here. Oh, did you buy more at $7.95? That was a good idea. That's a very good idea. Congratulations for doing that. Right. That's a very, very good idea. If I wasn't already in so much, I would do the same. Right, okay, here we go. Breaking news here on Martyn Lucas Investor Safety Shot. Well, it's not technically breaking news, but I just like saying it sometimes. Just wanted to cover this because it's getting a lot of traffic on my channel at the moment. A lot of people are asking me about this on X, and I just want to do a very quick thing here. This is not a review of Safety Shot. For those of you who know, I do full stock reviews on stocks. This isn't that. That's a 20-30 minute video. Members can request that. That hasn't been requested for this stock. It is just simply a very, very quick look to update you on a couple of things, because it was brought to my attention that over the last few days and weeks we've had a bit of a rally. We've seen 64% in a week on Safety Shot. You remember we first talked about this, 123% in a month. If you remember, I had a quick nibble of this stock, and so one of our friends on X and StockTwit said to me, Martyn, you need to buy this one. And I bought a little bit of fun with it, but now we're getting more serious about it, and I'm reaching out, and they're reaching out to me as well. We talked about it earlier. CEO, we're going to have Meet the CEO series of videos soon. So let me just share something with you. This is not a deep dive on Safety Shot. It's just bringing awareness to it. I am putting more videos, information, and we'll review the stock shortly, but this isn't it. Smash the like button, and when you see this on X, please do repost it on X and share it with the company. I'd like to interview them and have a talk. It looks quite interesting. But what I want to share with you is there's been some concern, can this company be profitable, and is it likely to remain solvent? Because a new company like this, always has the potential of going bankrupt, or can it make money, and so on and so forth. Well, I just want to bring this to your attention, how this is improving. Over here on my software, I've run it through our alpha software, we are giving a profitability score of 44. Now, for a new company, very often you can be in the red. We're not in the green, but we are in amber, turning green. Profitability score is quite high. Their profitability of their product is looking very, very good. Negative ROE at the moment and negative ROIC, but nevertheless, profitability is moving in the right direction. For such a new company with limited history, that's quite good. Also, we're giving a 51% score for the solvency as well. It's not going to go bankrupt anytime soon either. It has a good amount of cash and a good runway. Low DE, long-term solvency are all green. It's only their low Altman Z score which is bringing it down. Otherwise, would be in the 60%, 70% range. That's very good. Very, very good indeed. So very, very pleased to report that Safety Shot, even though it's new and regarded as a high risk, and it's most certainly a penny stock, there could be something in this. So it might be worth a punt right now. Have a little look at it. But Safety Shot is looking pretty interesting. I just thought I would bring that to you. A lot of people have asked me, is it high risk? Can it go bust? It's not a full review. We will do that in the future. But right now, Virgin Galactic Safety Shot is looking okay as far as profitability and solvency is concerned. Click above my head, and down in the description, you'll find the links to my X account, my newsletter. You can sign up for a newsletter, and I bring out information that you want, plus birthday cards if you put in your name, date of birth. Over here, my reviews, and maybe we'll have a review for Safety Shot one day. Who knows if one of my members requests it and it gets to the top of the list. All right, that's it from me. Just a quick update. Share this on X, and if you are working at the company, reach out to me. I am doing Meet the CEO series of videos. I'd like to talk to you. I think your company has something that my viewers would be interested in. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other. All right, Safety Shot just dropped in there. Now it's time for a full review. Right, it's time for a review. We're going to the top of the list. Robbie Cooper. So you cannot outbid him now because it's happening now. Cut. Take to the top. And the time is 2:17. 217. Right. And then we're going to wrap up the show with day trader of the day. It's time for another review. Let's prepare our software. STNE. STNE. Stone Company Limited. Is this the one? I want to be absolutely sure. STNE. Well, that's the ticker you gave me, so I'm assuming that's right. Okay. Let me load up the system. We can't use that. That's a year ago. Right, so we're going to feature here because there's nothing major out yet for the company. Virgin Galactic now is up 216, by the way, in case you're watching what's going on with Virgin Galactic. Looking nice. My overall portfolio is green as well, which is very nice. And Plug is finding a bottom at 392. I'll only buy it at 3 to add to it. I'm already in, okay? Who's buying this? It's currently unprofitable, 100%. Yeah. Okay. Right. Just reviewing that a bit more. STNE. Right. It's not a dividend paying stock, so we can't run it through that software. We can't do a back test, but we can do this. Okay. Right. Right, that's all loaded up. Is there anyone that has tipped for a second place back test? No. There's nothing now in the list. What comes next? MSK will be next, regardless, because he's gone to the top and he won't be replaced because he gave us some big super chats the other day. He didn't buy the top spot, even though he did give more money, but he did it as a separate thing. So I said, I'll promise you second place. But no, you can go after MSK for any amount of super chat right now. There's nobody in the next place. So after this, it's MSK, and then it's Rocket Lab, NVEX, Disney, ChargePoint, Figs, TUI, Indie, BRYN, which is yours, and then Paul Knowles, Sidhu. So if you bid any amount, yours will go under MSK, and it will hold that position unless someone goes above there. Could I go after MSK? Yes. You will be after MSK. All right? Unless somebody outbids you, which they might not. So you will definitely be second or third. Anyway, okay, rather than you're about 11th right now. Okay, so here we go. Stone Company. All right, Seth Houston, you are now at the top under MSK. So 99 cent. I shall take you out of there. Cut. You are next under MSK. All right. Okay. Which could be this afternoon, if not tomorrow morning. Actually, I might do. No, that'd be Monday now, wouldn't it? Yeah. Unless I get time to make some over the weekend. Right, here we go. Thank you very much. Or you didn't put if you put a comment, it reads it out. Okay, so what we're going to do now is another review. If you want to be in the review, I think we're members only, so we don't have any bots and scammers come in, trolls and stuff like that. If you want to, in this video, then you can put a comment about Stone Company or a reaction or a question, and it will read it out during the making of this video, so it will be in the video when it comes out. When the video comes out, if you like the review and you want to promote it and highlight it and you want YouTube to suggest the video to more viewers, you can do what's called a super thanks underneath the video. It highlights your comment and then YouTube's go, okay, this is a popular video, someone's done a super thanks, and they start to suggest it. So that's how you can get the video seen by more people if you want to do that. All right? Okay, it's time to start the review. And then we've got day trader of the day. It's time for another stock review, this time Stone Company, ticker symbol STNE. If you're one of my members, I will do a full review, a full back test if it's available for you on this company. Look at the dividend stock. In fact, I just forgot the back test. I apologize. I didn't load it up. I knew there was something I was missing. STNE, false start. False start. It's all right. I'll put that right. I didn't load this in. If I do it during the video, it will be too slow and it won't keep the video flowing. Right. There we go. Sorry about that. False start. We'll try that again. Try it again. You ready? Okay. It's time for another stock review. Ticker symbol STNE, Stone Company. If you're one of my members, I will do a full review for you, and then we put this out on social media and we try to reach out to the CEOs of the company for reaction. Members and people that work there, we love to interview you. We have a series called Meet the CEO. So if you want to be on our show, discuss your company, we'd love to hear from you. So please do DM me and I'd love to have you on the show. This is our first time looking at the stock. In in this video, we're going to start off nice and simple. Some people complain sometimes it's a very simple review. Well, if you watch a few minutes in, you'll see it gets deep down into the numbers. We discover who's buying the stock on the inside, who's selling the stock, what the margins are, what their debt position is. We look at the balance sheet. We look at the intrinsic value, but we look deeper into that and explain what that really means. We back test it compared to the S&P. We go deep dive into the company, whether we should invest in it ourselves, and hopefully provide you with some useful information. So we start off very simple. Yes, looking at a very basic chart, and then we go down further into the video and it gets more and more in depth. But that's how we do things. So please do click subscribe and ring the bell if you want to be made if you want to be notified of my content. Make sure that when you do subscribe, you do ring the bell and set the notifications to all. Otherwise, you won't be notified about the breaking news and things like inside trading when it happens. I find out about it and share it with you. You won't know about that. Make sure that you tap the like button if you like the content and you share it. If you do a super thanks under the video, it'll actually highlight and promote the video as well, and I will pin it to the top. The first one that does that gets pinned to the top. Okay, so here we go. Stone Company. What is it? We're going to start very, very simple first of all. Full disclosure, this is not financial advice, but I've had success investing. I started with $5,000 and we're just coming up to $56,000 in 2.5 years. So I'm doing all right. However, this is just my opinions, but it's my opinions based on facts. No one can ever sponsor me to say anything great about a company. I just share with you the numbers and our most advanced algorithmic software. I always struggle saying that. Anyway, what is this? Stone Company engages in the provision of financial technology solutions. It caters to the merchants and partners that conduct electronic commerce across in-store, online, and mobile channels. The firm offers cloud-based technology platform, electronic payments, and automation of businesses processes at the point of sale. The company was founded by Andre Street in 2020 and is headquartered in Georgetown, Cayman Islands. Okay, that's interesting. I've actually been to the Cayman Islands. It's a lovely place. They've got all these like monsters running around, like not monsters, but like giant lizards in the Cayman Islands. It's famous for these massive, great lizards and interesting stuff. And you go to the Cayman Islands to put your gold and your diamonds and open up a bank account. Very interesting place, the Cayman Islands. I actually tried to open a bank account there once, and it wasn't as easy as you think it is. Anyway, Pedro Zinner. Pedro Zinner is the CEO, employs 16,685 employees. Headquarters in Georgetown, of course. I've been to Georgetown as well. I know this place. I can't believe it. It's the first time of looking at it, but I've actually been to this town. This is where I tried to open a bank account, but I wasn't able to do it. Anyway, maintenance requirement 25%. So it's regarded as low risk if you're using margin. The highest is 100% and the lowest is 25. So there we go. 4.19 is the market cap. Price to earnings ratio 21, so it makes money, right? Price to earnings ratio. Now, whenever you look at this, you've got to compare it to other sectors. I'm guessing SoFi could probably be in this sector, so I'd want to be looking at SoFi as a comparison. No point comparing it to another, Virgin Galactic, for example, or Google. They're not in the same business. Every business, every sector has its own ratio. And of course, if it's a growth stock, you might be paying more than the stock is actually worth. Price to earnings ratio, like we've seen 190, I think was the highest for Tesla. Now it's running around about the lowest, which is pretty good. Best time to buy Tesla at the moment. So you got to remember that you can pay a lot for a growth stock that has huge growth because people will overpay for the stock because they're expecting it to grow. So 21 doesn't sound too bad, but I've got to compare it to somebody else. All right. So make sure that you do that. I'm not going to do that right now. High today is 14.18. Low today is 13.46. 52-week high 14.83 and the low 52-week low is 8.09. So some volatility there, but not excessive. All right, scrolling down, let's have a quick look. This is very basic stuff right now. We're going to get deeper in a minute, so bear with me. Analysts on Morningstar, this is very simple stuff. They say it's a strong buy. This was done a few weeks ago, so it's not always accurate at this level, but nevertheless 47% buy, hold 41%, and a sell 11%. Now we are seeing very positive earnings here. You can see not that long ago in Q1 of 22 we were just turning profitable. Now the company is consistently making profit, consistently surprising the analysts. The analysts don't know how to rate this very accurately at the moment. They keep missing the actual number. Good, as it turns out. They are undervaluing it, and consistently, that's not very often you see a fintech company, which I'm thinking this probably is, type company beating consistently the earnings, which it undoubtedly is. Small earnings, but nevertheless earnings and beating it. Estimated on the last earnings was 22 cents per share, and they actually made 27. Good, looking good so far. Very, very nice. Just some latest news here I'll just share with you. On November the 14th, a few days ago, what does it say here? Stone announces new share repurchase program of up to 1 billion R dollars, and that's probably the Cayman dollars or something like that. I'm not quite sure what R is, but 1 billion. We need to know how much that is. That might not be $1 billion US. I don't know. You need to do your research of what the R stands for. I'm assuming it's the Cayman Islands dollar. I don't know. Anyway, there you go. The ruble? Maybe not the ruble. I don't know. You need to check that out yourself. But that's always good, and that's always encouraging when a stock is bought back by the company. Shows a very good sentiment. Let's have a look down here before we go into the serious stuff of who buys and sells this stock. These are the people that trade on Robinhood, only Robinhood, who buy and sell this company. Teladoc, good, interesting. Kathy Wood likes that. C Limited, honestly, I don't know anything about C, Block, or Upstart. I know a bit about Twilio, and I know a reasonable amount on PayPal, which is a fintech. So it tells you the sentiment behind this stock. I'm not going to give that any positive or negative, to be honest with you. Don't know enough on those particular stocks at the moment to give my opinion on that, so I won't. Okay, now what I'm going to do is go and share with you the company website. Now, this is important before we get into the big numbers, because I like to look at the company's website and see how they project themselves to the world. You can learn more information, and primarily, I mean the investor, how they present themselves. I believe presentation is important. As you can tell from my studio, I am very much about presentation, and depth of quality is important, not to think that the presentation is not important. It is. Okay, this is some investor information. We'll just have a quick look at it. Total revenue income, 11.5 billion. We will just, total payment volume, 395 billion, but this is R. Somebody might find out and let me know soon what R stands for. It's obviously their currency, but we are going to go into much more detail in a minute. I'm going to give this website a 5 out of 10. It's clean, but it's a quite basic website, if I'm honest. Any stock information there, investor, let's have a look. Anything we really want to look at, analyst coverage, let's see what anyone says about the stock. We will go into this deep in a moment, but it's quite a clean website. But I'll give it a 5 out of 10 for presentation. Go and check it out yourself if you want to get more out of that. But anyway, let's go now into what's important, the details of the company, whether you should buy it or not, and whether it's of any value to you. Right, let's have a look. So we use Alpha Spread. Now, this is probably the best algorithmic software available. It brings all the software, all the answers to your questions in one place. I use it as among others. My members get a lifetime discount, which basically gives my membership for free. Hi, Ty. Thanks for your subscription to this service. And all my members also get a link, a referral I'll give at the end, where you can set up a free version of the software where you can have a couple of stocks you can review, like I am, in depth a month. So that's quite nice as well, right? So you can have that if you wait till the end of the video. I'll give you the referral. Very, very advanced algorithmic software. Let's look first of all at the intrinsic value. And we need to understand the intrinsic value on its own is not enough. You need to know more about it, which is why we're doing this review. And there can be undervaluation or overvaluation warnings as well. And we'll come on to those if they exist for this stock. Best case scenario. Now, we are talking a financial stock. We are talking a fintech. So best case scenario, we're talking about interest rates, we're talking about inflation, all of which are bad right now historically, but coming down in the spring. So that's going to get better for the user of this particular product. Best case is 38%. Okay, well, best case scenario, we're not there at all at the moment, but we are going to move in a much better situation next year. Best case scenario, they value the stock at $22. And how we get to these numbers is looking at the profit, the margins, the balance sheet, and everything else to give us these valuations. They're not just made up numbers, all right? Okay, base case scenario, base case, which we regard as more reliable, stock worth $16.76. It's undervalued by 16% from where it is today. That's a good sign because anything less than that, you might as well just buy the S&P and have no real risk relatively anyway. So you know that's quite good. Worst case scenario, if we value the stock at $13, overvaluation at $5. Now then, how long has the company been around? Let me just check from looking around here. 2000. It's been around 23 years. So it's not a new company anymore. We can't give it free grace and say, hey, it's a new company, so we can give it some free grace. It's been around since 2000, so it's had time to grow, and 23 years, in fact. So for a new company that's innovating, that's proprietary, unique, I will pay happily 25% on the base case overvaluation because it can grow into its stock price. This, on the worst case scenario, is just 5%. So it's pretty good, actually, from that point of view as well. So I'm happy with the valuation so far. Wall Street give it a 9% target. Relative value is 40%. DCF down 77%. Intrinsic value down 5%. And the price is 14 today. Okay, there's no warnings here, which is good. There's no warning on a valuation trap. So this is regarded as reliable with our software information. So we like that. So it does look to me that it is undervalued. Even on the worst case, you can give it a good valuation. Now, if we look at the historic profit, 123%, current valuation, 16%, price and value correlation, that's the price between the valuation correlated together, 6% of the time it's accurate. The value of CAGR is 6%. Now, we can see that it was a good valuation over here, and you might go, well, how does that make sense? The price was higher. Remember, the price of a stock doesn't mean the value of the stock. You might have a higher price because at that period of time, the company are making more profits, their margin is lower, their balance sheet is better, their debts are less, whatever. So you had a good valuation here when the stock price was around about $36. And it was showing if I zoom in, make it clearer for you, undervalued by 32%, right? Well, over here, the share price is undervalued again. And as you can see, the share price is a lot lower, but the valuation is increased because the valuation and the price are completely separate. So now is a good time historically to buy the stock. So not only is it good and it's undervalued, historically it's a better valuation than it was over here. But we need to understand not because the price is down, because of the overall performance of the company. All right. Okay, that's all good so far. So it's got all ticks from me. But I in the fintech space, the money space, I know it's a brokerage, but I'm in Robinhood, so I am fully exposed to this type of even though it's not a brokerage. I get it. I regard Robinhood as it has a credit card and it's bringing out new products and so on and so forth. It's a little bit in this space. So I'm all in on Robinhood, even though it's different. However, I'm in the fintech space, if you like. So I probably won't be looking to buy this potentially, but we'll see. Anyway, let's look at the revenue. Now, the revenue looking very, very good. Only back here in 21, we were having 3.9 billion. Now we're looking at 6.1 in December 21, 22, 22, 22, 22, 23, March, June 23, September 23. That's probably our most recent. There we go. September. Let me just have a look at the company website. Let me just go back to that a minute. I'm just comparing some information. I always like to check. Yes, that's accurate as well. Just making sure of that. Yeah. Yes, 11.8. But the reason why I checked it is that is not 11.8 billion US dollars. It's their currency, which again is R. I just wanted to clarify that. If we look here, I can share with you their total revenue. You can see 11.5 billion. We're showing 11.8. Can you see that? Look, 11.5, 11.8. So just want to be absolutely clear, not to confuse anybody with the valuation. We need to find out what currency that is, but you can see the growth, which is the most important thing. Right. Okay, let me zoom out of there a minute. Operating income, and by the way, that's up 6% on this recent range. The operating income is up 9% as well. We're really seeing huge growth. What I will note, however, is the rate of growth on operating income isn't accelerating the same way. You could regard, let me explain this. This could be regarded as perhaps the S-curve. Now, you need to know that because all companies have an S-curve. If they're successful, they trundle along like this, they explode, it suddenly becomes a great company, and then it levels off like an S. The S-curve. Amazon had it, Tesla have had it. Doesn't mean they can't get it again, but if you've got a company that's exploded like that, the time to buy it was here, not necessarily here, because now it just might flatten out. It may then move into a dividend-paying stock at some point, as now we are a growth company, but its S-curve is from predictions from analysts, it looks like it's flattening out. That doesn't mean to say it can't accelerate. Just bear that in mind. If you think, hey, it's done this great pump here, it will do it again. Not necessarily. Net income at 1 billion. You can see how that's improved from back here in 22. Operating cash flow is looking good, 2.4 billion, up 11%. Capital expenditure up 7%. They are investing. They are spending money. They're investing in the company. Okay, that's fine. We can live with that. Now then, the balance sheet. The balance sheet is everything to me, and this is a very important metric. 43 billion of assets. Very nice. 29.7 billion of liabilities. That's okay. That's okay. What we don't want to see is more liabilities and assets, and we don't want to see it within 95% either. That's okay. That's a range I can live with. They have assets, they have liabilities. If we look more closely at the liabilities, we will see long-term debt is 2.7 billion. Okay, their long-term debt is 2.7 billion. So it's manageable if you look at that, compare that to their assets. Okay, that's important. What we don't want to see is long-term debt at 30 billion and they can't get down their debts and all the rest of it. That's not what we want to see. So that's going to show me a good margin in a minute and a good profitability in a minute when I get to it. It's also going to show me a good runway, a profitability score and a solvency score. Well, not necessarily a profit score, but a solvency score will be good. Let's see if I'm right. Oh, there you go. Spot on. Margins are good, 73%. Margin. Why is a margin important? Well, if you're selling something, you might sell lots of it, but if you don't make huge amounts of profit, margin in other words, then doesn't matter. You can sell lots of something for $1 and make lots of money, right? And whatever. But if you are making a wide margin, a large margin, then you are protected from macro conditions. It's good. because that way, if somebody else comes along and tries to crush your business, they may have smaller margins and you can crush them. So it's good to have a good wide margin. And again, that sounds very high, but not for the fintech space. If you look at software companies, they have huge margins, whereas somebody like cars, for example, they have very small margins. Tesla has one of the best margins in the auto space, and they're around about the 23%. They were higher, but they're around about the 23%, whereas Ford make no money on their cars, they make money on their servicing. So you can crush the competition when you have a margin bigger than your competitors. This is a good margin, but it's this particular sector has high margins, so you got to understand that. Okay, you can see more details, and I can give you links to these details, and you can open up all of these and get much more information that I'm able to provide. Otherwise, this would be a 2-hour review. I'd be here for 2 hours. Right, let's see if I was right. There we go. I was right. The profitability score is 60. Now, the profitability score is not green. We'd like to see it green. However, anything above 30, 40 is okay. We start moving into a profitable company. Just because you are running at 40 or 50, 30 or 40, which would make you red, doesn't mean you are not making profit. It's just that you're not making enough profit to protect your company from competition and potential bankruptcy or insolvency or whatever. Their profitability score is 60. We've seen highs as low as 14 and high as like 95. So the profitability score is good. Exceptional 3 years revenue growth, positive gross profit, positive operating income, and exceptional ROIC. Okay, good. Very good. What about the insolvency, the solvency score? If we run that for our system, we get a solvency score of 53, which means it's not going bankrupt anytime soon. Of course, that can change, but right now everything's got a tick: low DE, a low negative net debt. Remember, I said to you about the debt. They have long-term debt, but compared to their assets, it's low. It's manageable, and it's going to get better with interest rates coming down. So they can only do better on their solvency score and their profit, because they'll be spending less on their debt situation. Short-term solvency, all good. So everything's great. The company's got a 53%. Anything above 40 is looking okay. We want to see green, of course we do, but it just means the length of the runway before they would actually run out of money in the current climate and the current situation. So everything for this company looks quite good. I don't need to enter this sector. I'm already in with Robinhood, but this does look quite interesting. Wall Street give it a good analysis. They say a 64% upside, as we can see here from the highest level. From the average forecast is an 8% upside, and the lowest would be a 35% downside from here. So if you think that we are on the average, or okay, but we are 15% from the S&P, well, so it's on the line. Worst case scenario, though, we are losing money. That's what the analysts say. That's not what the balance sheet says. That's not what I am saying. That's what the analysts say. Okay, so you can bear that in mind. You might then like to look at the competition. As we said, it is in the fintech space. Visa, MasterCard, PayPal will be in there, and others. You can load more stocks. If you click on my link, you can get more information. There isn't any latest news. The news is a year or so ago, so I'm not going to share the news on it today. We've got one final thing to do after this, the back test, the final test before we release the stock to you and say, go and buy it, which I'm never going to do anyway, but you know what I mean. Right, the last 90 days, we had 39% good news, a bit of negative, but there's always going to be some. 30 days, the negative news got less. 7 days, the news got less again, and today, it's all good news. I beg your pardon. A bit of negative news today. So there you go. Overall, over the long term, I'd say the news is getting more positive and neutral. Today, there's been something, but I'm not showing what that news is at the moment. It hasn't been reported to me yet, so I can't report on that. Anyway, now what we want to do is we want to go to the back test. This is very, very important. I'm going to bring this to you because if you are going to buy anything straight away, the first thing that you want to do is say, well, okay, I've got some investment here to make. How does it compare to something else? Because at the end of the day, you're not joining a fan club, right? You want to buy the best thing for your money. So what do you want to buy? Well, let's compare it to the S&P. If you put $10,000 in 2019 into the S&P and $10,000 into Stone, this would be your result. The S&P would have returned you $18,000, so you would have made $8,000, and Stone would have lost you money. You'd have gone from $10,000 down to $5,374. So, as we've seen, the growth has happened recently. Excuse me. We look at Stone is in blue. The S&P is in red. Okay, so we started here. We had a nice rally all the way up on Stone. So we'd want to know what caused this. So you can do your research. March 2020, of course, was COVID, and it pumped due to COVID. When COVID shut down the world, everybody seemed to go online with this particular app and use it. Makes perfect sense. It had a rally. Then, as COVID became sorted out, it started to fall away, whereas the S&P came through it all. Much more diverse portfolio, of course, came through it all and continued to do well. Whereas it didn't do well. It didn't do well after COVID. Now, that's a big red flag for me because macro conditions like COVID, they're very rare. They promoted the stock. Now, that's great. It did well, but then it fell away. Well, you could regard, okay, things have gone back to normal now, but it fell away, but then it fell below the growth of the S&P. So there is some good news here, but there's also some warning signs. We looked at the Wall Street analyst. They said the stock has a potential downside. The balance sheet is looking strong. The profitability is looking pretty good, not great, but okay. The solvency score looked pretty good. That was all fine. We were happy with that. But is it one to invest in for me? No, it isn't. I don't like the Cayman Islands idea either, if I'm honest with you. The Cayman Islands is known for people taking out bank accounts who want to disappear. However, my own experience, I went there. It's not quite as easy as you think. People like to go. That's where bank robbers go, and that's where bad people go to create accounts. And maybe they do. I don't know about that, but I tried to create an account and I was unable to do so. And I had everything you need to do it. So it's not as easy as you think. So that's not necessarily a bad thing. But I prefer US and UK based businesses, just because of the history and how I can research them. Analysts saying potentially downside, balance sheet's okay. So it's not one for me. I'm not going to buy this, but I wouldn't have bought it anyway because I'm all in on other stocks in a similar field. So there we go. Click above my head if you want the link for Alpha. All my members can get a free plan or a 10% discount. If you want to do that, you can. Look below in the description as well. You'll also find the links to that. If you are working at the company and you'd like to reach out to me, please do call me. I'd love to hear from you or any other companies that look at my reviews. I'd like to review you. I will tell you that Alpha, being one of the leaders in this sector, in providing information on stocks, will review my stock, will place my review on their website soon. It'll be in the news section because there isn't any. My review will be down there later on, probably tomorrow, and no more than 36 hours it will be at the bottom of the review. of the page. So if you'd like to call me and do a follow-up, I'd like to interview you, learn more about your company, I would very, very happily do that. Check over here. I'll put the review, other things here like earnings and the full playlist of all my reviews over here, and you can go and check them out. That's it. Thank you very much indeed. That was done for one of my members. I hope you enjoyed it. When this video comes out, if you give it a super thanks, it will be promoted by YouTube and the whole world can learn about STNE. Robbie Cooper, thank you very much for your suggestion. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other. Okay. Okay. Seth, I'll be doing great soon, said Seth. Man, this stock has better numbers than some of the stocks I'm in. Is there any number that has tipped the second place? We answered that already. Could I go after? Yes, you are. Yes, MSK is next. I don't know if MSK is here. MSK will be next. Yes. Let me bring that back to here. Oh, we are red again. How did that happen when I wasn't paying attention? All right, MSK. Hi, MSK. Space picking up again. Oh, we're green again. Let's leave it green because we're bouncing up around the zero, which is fine. The Komodo Dragon. Still a penny stock. We got to get out of this play. We got to get. There's a song there somewhere. We will, Zach. We will, Zach. We will. I squeeze lemonade better. Can't wait for the short squeeze. When life gives you lemons. I've been to Cayman Islands diving. Oh, I dived there as well, Stephen. Yes, I dived there as well. Are you in a timeshare there, Martin? Have been to hell. Martin have been to Hell Cayman. Martin have been to Hell Cayman. I don't know what that is, sorry. Request a stock review of Martyn Transport Limited. Jordan Allen. Right, Jordan Allen. I shall put that at the bottom of the list. Let me put that in. Jordan Allen wants... Jordan Allen... Martyn Transport. I've been to the St. Martin, which is spelt like that. At least on the French side or the Dutch side. Yeah, the Dutch side. Martyn Transport. Okay, which is MRTN. Right, MSK is next. MSK, that should be this afternoon. CGC, then Seth Houston. He did a 99-cent super chat, so he's in second place. If anyone does more than $1, they will go above Seth and be in second place. MSK will be remaining at the top because of his super chats that he's already done. He cannot be beaten. Impossible. And then we have Rocket Lab. Then we have NVEX. Then we have Disney, ChargePoint, Figs, TUI, Indie, Sidhu, and then now we have MRTN. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're about 2 weeks out, Jordan, for your review, should you wish to pump it to the top. All right, that's it from me. Time for Day Trader of the Day. We've covered all the questions. Let's get back to the stocks. Blue iguanas are the lizards. That's it. Bloody massive, aren't they? Like dinosaurs. I thought, hang on a minute, there's dinosaurs running around here. What's all that about? Right. Let me check Discord. We're all good there. Let me check who's watching the show. Everybody liked. Good. We've done all that. Right, let's finish up then. So, first of all, folks, can I give you, if you'd like to join my army on StockTwits, It's the Twitter of the stock market. I've got a real army now building up on Stock Twits. If you could join me, it's where we debunk all the rumors about the shorters and all the rest of it. And we've got a really big army now. Make sure that you join me here. We've got 107 followers now. You don't have as many as you do on X. Completely different. But that's a really healthy number. So thanks for all of you for following me there. Those of you that follow me on X, here is my X account. I'll post it 3 times again. Okay, there you go. There's my X. Let me just check the notifications, recent notifications. Diamond Morales has been posting. Now, we are running a competition for the Fan of the Year, the best trophy. How you can win that is by engagement. It's not by super chats or anything like that. It's engagement. If you repost, you can go back and repost old things. You can like things, comment. If you want to get some views, earn some points, the way you do that is, let's say, for example, there's Zach on the telly. There's Zach on the telly again, look. Hello, Zach. Zach's on the telly, everybody. Right, go over to my channel, go on the homepage of the channel, and what you will see, if you look on the homepage, you've got a playlist here at the top. Playlist. You click playlist, and what you can do is you can scroll to the bottom of the playlist, right at the bottom of the playlist, all these different playlists. You can find the shorts playlist, which is right there. Can you see it there? Look? And it says play all. If you want to rack up some views, because remember, if you just click on a video and watch it for 10 seconds, it doesn't help the channel and doesn't score you any points either. If you're trying to get to win the trophy, you can click the play all on the shorts, and there's 1,254 15, 20-second videos, and let it play through. You can earn lots and lots of points for doing that. And if you tap the like button, you earn points for that as well. But every few seconds, that's one thing that Mike's done and Jason Fallon has done. And I think Fight Channel has done it as well. So there you go. That's another way for you to rank up your points. Okay, that's that. I want to give a shout out for this service. As you know, if you've got my newsletter, you can get a birthday card. Bill thanked me the other day and said, I got my birthday card. I love it. I'm making it better and better all the time. It's a free service. I don't send you emails out all the time. Only when it's really important, I do that. So you don't get that many emails from me, just when it's important. Here is the website. Go to my website and sign up for the newsletter, martynlucas.com. And below there is all my links for all of my, my social links. So make sure that you're following the right people. You only need an email. If you want to put your last name and personalize it, you can. And date of birth, you can. Now, I know that the website wasn't working on a mobile. I fixed it. It wasn't working properly on a mobile, so I fixed it. So if you've not been there for a while on your mobile, I have now fixed it. So I apologize for that. It wasn't working. Anyway, it is now. Okay, right. We've done all that. It's time now for Day Trader of the Day. Let's see who's up, see who's down. And then we'll get out of here. You will find these videos later on. The next review will be for MSK CGC. All right. Okay. Day Trader of the Day. Let's put the clock up. All right, I am down in the minute. 0.46%. At him. Sell everything quick. Why? What's happening? Flipping heck. That's a bit of a strong statement, isn't it? Hat him? Why would you say that? That sounds a bit excessive. Wow. No idea why you just said that. Right, let's see. Down 1.34. down 1.34, down 0.65. I'm in the lead so far. Up. Steven's taking it. Up 0.18, down 3.7. Zaxate up 1.99. That's because he's very heavy into space, and space is doing good today. Yep, that's why. I wonder why Pat M said such a dramatic statement like that. I was like, what the hell? Anyway, up 1.99. Zaxate, you are the winner. That's what the Seeking Alpha crowd get you to do. So they can... oh, I see. That's what the Seeking Alpha crowd get you to do. So they can then snap up shares. All right, okay. Well, we don't do that here. We tell you the truth here. And so, anyway, I don't give financial advice, but I'm certainly not telling everybody to run out and dump all their stocks. Anyway, I think that would be bonkers. Anyway... right, so the winner is Zaxate. Congratulations to Zaxate. Nice one, Zaxate. You're a winner. Everyone give him a round of applause. Very nice indeed. Congratulations to you, mate. Very, very good indeed. Thank you very much indeed. And give him a thumbs up. Very nice. That's it from me. Time to get out of here. I'll see you all back later on for the closing bell. Happy Friday. Don't forget... what happens on Fridays? What happens on Fridays, folks? What happens on Fridays? What happens on Fridays? Shooby doot, one hat and boot, a hat, a hoot, a hat, a hoot, a hoot, a hit, hat, hoo, he, hoo, hat, be, hoot, be, bidoo, be, shoo, bidoo, bidoo. Of course, it's the Virgin Galactic Party every Friday night. It's live music. Live music. You can phone in requests. Yeah, party, party, party. So here we go. Let me give you the link. 3 times. 3 times. Go there now. Leave a post. Pin it to the top. Tell everybody about it. Right. I'm going to make this video. Go there now. So I can do it. Customization. Redirect. Search for videos. There's the party. It'll go there right at the end of this video. Whether you like it, whether you're not. You're coming whether you like it or not. You'll be dragged and screaming into the party. There's nothing you can do about it. That's tonight. Of course we're celebrating Virgin Galactic. We made loads of money. At least you would have done if you bought at the bottom and held it. Anyway, right. That's it from me. Roll the credits. Shitting. I don't know why I do these things. Doesn't matter why I do them, does it? It's my life. I'll do what I like. What was I going to do? Roll the credits. I'm thinking, what am I? I'm tired this morning. I've been up too many hours. Roll the credits. I really do feel tired this morning. Roll the credits. Let's see. Stars of our show. David Bowie. All he wants is Star Song tonight. Subscribers. Tech Pulse. Legan Dairy Stinson. Ty Nugan. Members. Walber Herelin. Carlos Sanchez. Michael Myers. PS. And Pat M. Seth Houston. Seth Houston gave me a super chat. That's it from me. Looking good today. I'll see you all back in a bit. Look out for the premiere videos. Don't miss it. And when they do, make sure that you share them, the repost on X. Let's get those CEOs on the show. Till next time, take care of your money, yourselves, crypto, and each other. Bye-bye for now.